people already assume I'm Jewish, but I don't have like any of the like
the positive
intelligence or
Yeah.
media or corporate savvy of a Jewish person.
Well, that just means you're in his.
But you are a nuisance. Yeah, that's the thing. It's a Jew without the intelligence in Israeli.
Yeah, a Jew without the intelligence or savviness or just any of the tact.
No, I mean it's specifically. I think I'm like a Woody Allen type, not the sex part, but like or like a.
To be fair, his identity is. I mean, Sun Yi aside, his identity in his comedy was just a largely hypersexual person. Most of his comedy was about being extremely horny.
Yeah, that is interesting, folks. We're talking Jews, but
we started.
Yeah, we were live. But there does seem to be a, I guess a common theme or a running narrative within, I guess you'd say comedy of like hideous, perverse Jewish men who just crush pussy.
Yeah, one of it. You know what? That movie Zelig, which is like a fake documentary. It should have been called brief interviews with hideous men. That is what it is.
Yeah. Because if you go back and watch,
let's step into the Kumia corner.
We're in the Kumia corner, but if you go back and watch like Seinfeld or Larry Sanders Show or even like Curb, the way that they write themselves in those shows is like they're fighting off the women. Every woman's trying to fuck these guys. But they're, these are not conventionally attractive guys. In fact, some would say they're ugly.
I will say in New York, I do see the Jews do be crushing pussy here.
I get it. Yeah, maybe there's.
I think girls who are attracted to that like do move here.
To forget, they people like the girls who aren't from here originally. They moved here. That's like part of the selling point is find yourself a nice Jewish boy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, but Paradoxo 35. He didn't do a super chat, but that is interesting. Victor Wembanyama. Yeah, my name is Victor Wembanyama, and this is be 7 foot tall in French. Okay, so I'm about to go elbow a Knicks player in the fucking head. They're gonna be so pissed.
Damn. We're talking basketball.
Someone set me up with.
I do appreciate when an incredibly neat, like very narrow window of person could possibly be interested in that.
Robbie be hitting some real,
and you nailed it.
Robbie be hitting some real narrow diagrams.
I'm not taking to jab at you. I'm just saying you found the guy. Like
I found the guy. Yeah,
you found the guy who could be entertainment because that guy wasn't going to make that entertainment for himself. He needs you to do it for him.
That's a good point. Yeah, I did. I have autistically talked at our fans at doing impressions and talking about basketball, so they know the score.
I always assumed you exclusively talk in impressions because you don't want to have a real vulnerable moment with people. That's what I would do if I could do impressions.
You know what's funny is Colum said that to me on an episode of Loud Boys, like, but sincerely and trying to hurt my feelings. It's what you said is funny, but he was like, you don't want to do impressions because you don't want to sit with your thoughts because you're a loser or something like that.
He turned into Pauly Shore.
He did turn. I've always thought Colin was very Pauly Shore-esque at the end.
He turned into I'll just say
he acted like in Ireland, though.
He was acting like I was after his Lucky Charms. I was not.
That was a really funny night because he got so heated. Like he genuinely got really upset and was saying a bunch of really mean, nasty things. And the whole time I was sitting there dressed like a leprechaun.
See, I think he was mad about that and took it out on me.
Well, you're not going to take it on the retarded guy dressed like a leprechaun. That guy's innocent. That's this guy's a boy with a dream.
Colin is smart. He knew not to go at Dalton because everyone loves Dalton.
It's also it would look so silly. Which it would have been fun. It would have been really funny if he was like yelling at me while I'm just sitting there.
But it would be funny if you take off your little leprechaun hat and like consolation, be like, I'm sorry, this was just insensitive of me.
Yeah, it was so weird because I asked him to do it and he came here and he was like pissed off he was on the show at all. And I was like,
out.
Jesus, dude. Just say no. Just say I don't want to do it.
It was that moment in time during the pandemic when I guess no one had anything to really do, and that maybe they were begrudgingly doing our show.
But he didn't turn down something more lucrative to do that, though. It's not like things were going so good for Colin that like
Right.
It's
Well,
kind of an
at
opportunity.
that time, especially, yeah. And I think he knew it because we were getting more views than him at the time. So he was like,
Yeah.
but he wanted to come on and be a big fucking man.
Yeah, we really were. We were almost something.
I felt like I remember when I did the Tiny Penis, that show, pause. But I did feel like I got sucker punched. I was like, where's this coming from? I thought you liked me. Like, what the fuck? So
yeah,
I'm surprised that we put.
How many people
out.
have you had that exact interaction with? I'm curious. I feel like, I feel like it's a bit of a you thing at this point, isn't it?
I think so, but I try my best. I just think people like seek me out and hate me. I don't know. I think it's just like a bully thing. They can just see that I'm sensitive and can.
Yeah, you put yourself out there to be bullied.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't have any like cool factor. You can. I am an easy target. I'm an easy target. What you see is what you get.
I've never understood it. I mean, there's people who are way more contemptible than you, Robbie. That don't.
I mean, there's literal rapists in comedy. There's obviously there's more contemptible people.
I know, and like one of them. What was that? Yeah,
it's called paying your dues.
Yeah,
it is a thing just in that. I think it's like a fucking. I don't know. There's a thing I think in the fucking especially that sphere. And I'm not talking about Lev when I say sphere, but of like they want to like there's like a weird like dominance play thing where they try to like not just big time people but like bully them to show that they're in charge. I don't know because I wanted this too. Ilya,
I think
when you said at this point it's a you thing, trust me, that's coming across my head like a billion times. I'm like, what am I doing wrong? I really I'm at a loss. And then recently Drew Flores saw someone do it to me, and he was like, yeah, that guy was being a dick to you for absolutely no reason. I was like, okay, fucking thank you.
I think maybe what it is, because it's like we've talked about it before, but it's not specific. It's not unique to comedy that there's like a high school element, that there's sort of this like recreation of high school that happens where everybody's just like simulating high school. I think it goes much deeper, that all like our schooling from kindergarten through 12th grade in this country is very carceral. It's like prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're thrown into a place with a bunch of people, and
hormones raging.
You form your own society within that. And
you know who in comedy really acts like it's high school is Kumia, down to going to prom.
But you know the stories of like
kind of the FTL. I 100% agree with this, and I guess maybe the problem is I just act like a gay theater kid because that's just like who I am.
But you don't have the pedigree of theater. You're just having energy.
Well, no, theater kids don't have anything going on either. But yeah,
I know,
right.
But they have a theater background.
No, I know, but culture. It's like I think it's a lot. Comedy is a lot of like, you know, kind of. I can't help but think most people grow up nerds or outcasts or misfits. Well, then they get into comedy and they act like Mr. Cool Guy, and it's like.
Here's what I think, because you've heard the stories of like the like recidivism, like guys who go to prison, they're in there for a few years and they get out and they just can't adjust to being free, and they got to go back to prison. They're like, I need prison. I think that probably has happened to just everybody with high school, where you're like, you graduate high school, and then you're just out as an adult in the world, and you go, I can't, this isn't work. Like this is, you know, doesn't work with my programming. And so we're always in every environment, like recreating that structure, that sort of environment.
Yeah, that's how you get police. That's what that is. That's how you get cops. I peaked in high school. Like, how can I carry that forward? I said that with a lot of anger.
No, that's hilarious. I like that you said that. Like, that's how you get ants. Like, don't leave trash out. That's how you get ants. It's like that's how you get police.
I mean, but think about it, because it's comedy. It feels a little more amplified. Like you definitely you see these cliques form, and it feels like that. It feels that way. But I mean, I've seen it in just like jobs I've worked. I see it everywhere, that everybody's always like redoing some sort of like a school in structure, you know, where there's always like these popularity hierarchies and cliques and
Yeah,
it's the way school was.
Exactly.
And so, I mean, to be truly free is to just, I guess, and you know, and this is a way of like also recreating high school. Is I guess we got to be goth.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Ilya-
I thought when you said to be free, I was like, you got to let go of being. Who cares about being in a clique?
No,
And
you
you're
gotta,
like, no,
you
need
gotta go to
find
Hot
your own
Topic.
I saw Ilya's eyes or ears perk up, but I thought he was just said, "What's free now? How do we get something for free?"
Those are my horns. They perk up when I hear good deals.
I love
But no, like I thought what you're talking about, you were like, it's like what I guess what the solution is, and like what you're supposed to say is there is like you be above all that and just be an individual and care about yourself. But no, you're like the solution is find a group that you can be the
just conform to it
that's
anyway.
Like that's the worst kind of guidance counselor. It's like
But
you gotta
go to
find a
Hot
group where you're the
Topic.
king.
I mean, this is the blind leading the blind feld. But
no, I mean, Ilya, you're right. That is the thing, is to just say like, I'm an adult now. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm gonna stay in my own lane and do what I do, and,
gotta stay in your
not
own vein.
concern myself with these sorts of
What's the adult
things.
equivalent of being goth then? Like, what's the group that you'd align yourself with now?
Me now is
Like, what's your version of being goth now? To
No, I think Ilya. I think Dalton literally wants to be with the gods.
just goth.
yeah.
Yeah.
I want to
Highlighter, listen to the Cure.
I think that's what Dalton's trying to say. Is like we got to be goth.
because that was when I was in
So
high
it's not a
school.
metaphor at all. I'm reading too much into this.
Yeah, when I was in high school,
No, it's not a metaphor. No, Dalton
I
literally
wanted
said we
to
have
be-
to be goths.
it's not. I'm not this. Yeah, there's no literary elements at play here. I'm saying we need to sincerely, literally become goths.
When will we?
But that was, I mean, when I was in high school, that was like I always wanted to be one of those kids with the hair and the emo and the skinny jeans. But I was
It's
too
funny
fat.
to be an aspiring goth.
I was an
Well,
aspiring
you know,
goth, an aspiring emo kid, but I was always too fat to pull that off. But now that I'm an adult, I realize
fine.
like
But that's what the whole point of the trench
I
coat.
could just be goth if I want to be.
I thought that's what the whole benefit of the trench coat mafia thing was. Like, it doesn't matter how fat you were, you could just wear a trench coat and belong.
Well, the problem was they took those away, so then
That's
you really
true.
couldn't be fat and goth again.
Yeah, Columbine destroyed a lot of things, but fat
The
guys
fat
wearing
goths
trench coats
were
really
by-
went the way
The
of
fat
the
goths
dodo.
were by far the most affected by Columbine, I think,
Yeah.
including the victims and the
That was a
families.
sad day for them. No, we lost more than just
Yeah.
a bunch of people that day.
Dalton,
Oh, we
that
got- by the
resonates
way,
with me. That
We
resonates
got
with
a
me so
super
much.
chat. Drew Huntley, $5. Can Dalton and Robbie say happy birthday to Tiff, aka Frit? It's a real lady's birthday. Also, please shout out Lily Puppernathy.
Lily
It's her
Puppernathy.
Happy birthday, Tiff, aka Frit. Shout out to your dog, your puppy, Lily Puppernathy. Folks, keep
We
the
hope you
super
have-
chats coming.
Such a beautiful birthday.
Hey,
Wow, what a
Robbie, it was your
birthday.
birthday, wasn't it, Robbie, recently?
Yeah, it was on Sunday. Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Happy
man.
birthday.
I appreciate
to
it.
you.
Yeah, I was so depressed about it, so I threw a karaoke thing, and it was like,
Yeah.
it made me feel so much better. It's
Robbie
like
Robbie bailed
I know
on
that's
this show.
gay.
Robbie did not even come to this show so he could go sing fucking Linkin Park in a Korean bar.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
That's a tough band to say in a Korean bar. That's that's kind of almost like showing off a little bit. It's a little bit classic.
Become so numb, I
can't
hear you there.
I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
Man, if I
One
knew any
thing.
Linkin Park lyrics, I'd be
Whoa.
ripping so hard right now.
One
Rinkin
thing.
little pocket.
Oh, what? It's a sensei. It's like one thing. I don't know why, but it doesn't even matter how hard you try.
Yeah, the 2000. Me and Ilya were just talking about that before this. You know, like everything is cyclical. So we finally emerged from the long 80s, like 80s nostalgia.
I love 80s. That's
Yeah,
so funny.
80s nostalgia finally ran its course, and I think like Stranger Things ended, and everybody was sick of it by then. They said, "Okay, we're
Yeah.
done with this shit."
We
and
done with the
then-
80s.
Yeah, and then, but so like I guess there's still some lingering 90s nostalgia. But
I think we had the 90s nostalgia before the 80s nostalgia. I think we already did the 90s thing, didn't
No,
we might have already
we
done
were-
it, but it,
When I was-
it
we were in
feels
middle
like
school. 80s nostalgia was crazy, and I also was realizing this because I love Sandler. I was thinking about The Wedding Singer. When I was a kid, the 80s seemed so far away, but looking back, I was like, that was when this movie came out, it was only 9 years ago. Like that's
Yeah.
crazy how immediate 80s nostalgia was.
Yeah.
But yeah, Y2K to invite us, and we were talking about that backstage too. The early aughts and Y2K is very fucking in, which I love because that's like,
Yeah.
I feel like I was happiest around that time. I would have been on TV around that time, I think. You know,
You think you would have been on TV in like 2002?
I think so. That's why I showed you that Matrix NBA thing. I was like, they're just casting a bunch of people who look like me in every.
You're nostalgic for a time when you hypothetically would have been successful had you been of age at
That's
that
why I
time.
got into comedy. I was like, hey, all these people on TV look like me.
I do think about the fact that like how every single person I ever know would have done premium blend by now, just because the standard threshold is so low for comedy. Like, if you don't watch that again, it's like, who has any kind of 5 minutes? And it's like, we'll just do 4 an episode. It's like,
that's such a
the
good
easiest show in
point.
the
There's
world.
a version
It's
of
like
that
the same.
now.
It's like the same as appearing on Real Ass Podcast. It was like that level back then. Like you
Yeah,
got.
yeah, like,
I feel like
but you know what they should do on podcasts? They should do like the Tonight Show things, like give a showcase. Like, hey, here's a comedian, feature him, have him do 5 awkward minutes silently, and let the audience.
Yeah.
decide themselves.
Well, that's why Kill Tony is crazy to me, and I always thought so. Like before, it's not a bitterness thing. Literally, literally when they started the open mic, what they
make
used
no
to do is-
mistake, you are bitter, but this is not part of it.
No, well, because I just thought I'd be terrible at that. I don't know how you can be fucking funny in a minute, because they used to. I never signed up for it. They always put it out if you didn't get up at the Comedy Store mic. They're like, sign up for Kill Tony or whatever, and I was like, I don't know about him. Like, I literally was just like, I have no fucking clue how to do a minute of comedy. I wish I
tried to
know
get
they
on
did
a
an
couple weeks ago
interview
when I was in
after.
Austin. I was like, all right, I'll see, just to see, because I never done it. Like, try to get on and to see the cattle call of what it's like. It is.
Yeah.
There's like a sad, like, trying to make it onto the Titanic to your voyage to the new world kind of vibe.
That's so
to it.
funny. That's so funny.
Very harrowing.
I would
Yeah.
do it.
Keenan
I
was.
think it'd be fun.
Yeah, Dalton would be Leo, like running on and sneaking on and like getting into the fucking bottom of the Titanic.
Charming his way through upper crust society.
Yeah.
No Irish. Irish need not apply. But like, yeah, Kill Tony. It's sad to me too that it's become that, because I remember it used to be that the comics were the whole audience, like all the comics who didn't get up at the
like
store.
any proper mic. That's
Yeah. But it's so funny that they can't even watch the fucking show anymore, which I guess makes some. I don't know. I don't even know if it makes.
Yeah, they
sense.
had they had a previous episode playing on a large screen, like in a bar, like a block away from it. It's like a really pretty degrading process, I think.
Guys, what you need to understand is it's good for comedy. It's
What's good for Tony Hinchcliffe's good for comedy.
Dude,
Did you guys watch
see
the
that?
special?
I watched that clip Netflix. I watched that.
Yeah.
Clip
I watched that
put
Netflix
out.
clip and I was like, so like what are they trying to advertise with this clip? Because the time there's no sense of timing to it. Like, oh, it's like a joke structure. He's gonna do a thing. It's just like,
And isn't his defense
meanders.
like, no, I can't be racist because I'm also amazing and gave so many opportunities to so many people. and then he brags again in the punchline. He's like, now that I average 4 Netflix specials a year, I love the Jews or something like that. And it's like, I guess that's a punchline, but I actually thought it was kind of masterful. I was like, you never hear someone just slip a brag into a punchline like that, like ever.
outside
like
of black comedy, maybe.
Well, just saying I average 4 Netflix special a year. And what's funny is he said it like it was a sports statistic.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he averaged 19 points that year. I averaged 4 Netflix specials a year now. It's like, okay, dude.
I mean, why not? Why not make like the arts into sports?
But it's worse than sports.
Just
He's making the arts into like a guy bragging at a bar stool about how he was great at football in college or whatever.
I mean, look, he makes more money than I do, and so I can't criticize him.
Yeah, more money.
Is that how you divide the world? It's just like,
Yeah.
whoever makes more money than you can't.
Yeah,
review the
I'm not
criticism?
allowed to until I have at least $1 more than he does. I just, I can't really say anything bad about him.
That's
I
so
mean, I
fucking
did
funny.
I tried to watch I couldn't even get through watching the American Redact video about it, because every time it would cut to clips of the special, it was like pretty painful to try.
See, I loved that because I was kind of in awe of how, like, I just don't get how a roast comic can be have no inner critic. Like, he has no fucking self-awareness about what's coming out of his mouth ever, it seems like.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I do, because man, like I try not to. I've tried to like shed all the bitterness and shit. Like I try to like
Yeah.
I try to be as objective as possible and be like, how much of how I'm feeling is like real versus how much of it is due to the fact that I'm not happy with where I am in my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, it's easy to like hate on a lot of these guys for that reason. And it's this constant like conflict that I have within myself where I go,
right.
There is a part of me that is very jealous. I would kill to have that life.
Of course.
But then there's also the part of me that just has taste and understands like quality and what's good and what's bad.
Well, that's my whole thing is like I think about that and I try not to hold like sincere grudges because I do think it's bad for your soul. But I think I realize that the part of me that kind of shits on all this stuff is like the part of me that has been a comedy fan my whole life. Like it comes from a place of that the fact that I love comedy. I really love it. And like even if I'm not going to make it in comedy, I want to at least be entertained by it. And it's like, well, not only am I not making it, but it's like the stuff that is making it is like evil and sucks. So I don't like that, So anyway,
maybe we should be evil.
I was thinking about this. I was like, man, if the comedy landscape was as it is right now when I was a kid, I don't think I would have wanted to get into comedy because there's nothing going on that I would have like fallen in love with and wanted to do that's going on in the like.
That's interesting. I'm trying to think of like the reason I got into comedy. I don't think it ever occurred to me as like because there's like a community of people involved in it. I think it was purely the vanity of just like going up and having people applaud you. It never occurred to me. It's like, oh, that's a place where I could belong.
No, it's not even belonging. It's just that I was a fan of the art. Like I just loved stand up and I loved sitcoms and I loved like comedy movies.
I just wanted to be the center of attention.
That's funny.
Yeah, I just wanted to be like somebody that everybody has to look at and celebrate. So
I
guess in that way I am similar to Tony, where it's like, yeah, it feels awesome for everybody to be looking at you, and
it's the best thing in the world. Like, what are we pretending?
Like, I will say like Shane is still doing stuff that I love, but he's not doing himself any favors by like hanging out with Tony like that. It's like,
yeah, he probably is doing himself some. Because I mean, it is like that whole world is. It is a tight knit community. Like all those guys take care of each other, and they,
you scratch my back, I scratch yours.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna go bomb at the mothership. That was Joey 2 times. He'd hit both rooms, and he'd never do well at either of them.
We're not doing ourselves any favor by criticizing these people.
No, we should
be buttering up to them and saying like, oh yeah, these guys are great. They work hard.
These guys are epic.
They write.
That's the problem. Is like I don't value hard work. I don't particularly. It's not a thing. I'm not impressed by hard work. It's like, oh, you're a hardworking person. You worked hard. Big fucking whoop. Like that's okay. It means nothing. What's the output?
It is more impressive when somebody does not have to work hard. Like when somebody could just like.
Right, so talented.
When you're just a natural talent, that's way more impressive. That's like God being chosen by the laws of nature to be better at this thing.
Yeah, like Miles Davis was doing heroin and waking up from naps and just playing the trumpet, all good.
My thing when people talk about working hard in comedy, it's like, I mean, if I got paid that much money to do comedy clubs, which I would do for free, I'd work fucking hard as shit too. It's not working. I mean, to me, that's not really working hard. That's just like, you booked a lot of shows. That's real hard work. It's like, no, that's like my dream. I want to avoid actually working hard, much like everybody else in comedy.
Yeah, I don't want to. I mean, yeah, I guess if you're living your dream, it's not necessarily even work at that, or it doesn't feel like it. Well, working hard to me is
especially stand up. It's just like you wake up and you just do a show for drunk people, and you could get drunk yourself. I don't understand what the work is in there. Maybe the travel, I guess. But
the process writing.
It's the problem.
I don't
know. It's debating to yourself whether or not you think this crowd of Gen Z people will get a John Hughes reference or something. That's most of what comedy is.
I don't know.
Do you guys know what Pretty in Pink is? Because it was before my time too, but still.
Yeah.
I think the problem is young people don't have growing up. Like our references used to be from things before, because we watch shows written by people who are referencing things from their childhood. But like because no one does that anymore, they just have no frame of reference. I don't even know what an episode of The Simpsons could look like nowadays. Like, what are they referencing? Like, I don't know how you write it.
Oh yeah, I mean 100%. And it's like I think it's the fact that there's just no monoculture. Like they would get references to like what they want because I'm very
go on
reference
stage
heavy.
and be like that bitch had an ass so fat she looked like Squidward after he ate too many Krabby Patties.
I mean, but that's why like no, I mean no one's it hasn't hit anyone as hard as this hits the Impressionist. Because I've literally had to start. Because I've literally had to start doing this in the recent years. I have to ask every crowd, like, "Do you know who this is?" And then I do. And if they say no, I just am like, "All right," and then I just move on.
Oh, you don't give them a little like bio. It's like, oh, so he's.
No, I have so many that I'm just like, do you know who Sebastian is? No, okay. Do you know who Wahlberg is? Okay. Do you know who John Oliver is? Okay, thank God. All right, let's do that. And because like. The thing is, Gen Z does get references, but they're references to whatever like weird need. Like it's like even across Gen Z, they wouldn't get a singular reference.
Yeah.
Like they would get like their personal TikTok algorithm is what they would get, and the Rizzler. I think everyone knows who the Rizzler.
Oh,
is.
everybody loves it. Yeah, he does.
That's why I'm enjoying this Knicks thing because it actually does feel like a rare monoculture moment.
We got $2 from Token Tony. Fighting at the White House is huge, good for Ilya.
What is that?
You're fighting at the White House?
I'm assuming there's a UFC fighter who shares a name with me.
Yeah. That does remind me. By the way, folks, our guest today is returning guest, friend of the show. Ilya Laksin is here.
Woo!
The Arena of Ideas on the Billionaire Podcast Network.
Are there other things on that network?
Oh,
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the
What'd you
soundboard. Are there other things on the network, the podcast network?
Yeah, there's my other show, Corn Fed, and
okay.
This show's on the Billionaire Podcast.
This show's on the Billionaire Podcast Network, and then the other show I do, Corn Fed, is on the Billionaire Podcast
Which
Network.
show do you prefer doing more?
Oh, that's a good question.
I license my shows to the Billionaire Podcast Network.
Oh, I didn't know what the complex contract you guys.
I look forward to both. I mean, I can't pick. It's not a.
That's a very diplomatic answer, but
it's not a
your head if you got to choose. Which
it's not a Sophie's choice. Both of my kids can live, and I love them both equally.
But it is a Sophie's choice. I'm making you choose right now.
If it is a Sophie's choice,
gun to your head, gun to one of your children. Which
one do you shoot? Which one do I shoot?
What are you more passionate about?
I
think the audience probably wants to know.
I don't know. I mean, honestly, yeah. I mean, I think I do enjoy doing this one more because it's a much sillier show.
Nice.
Like you're hitting a lot of hard, tough subjects on Corn Fed.
Kinda, yeah.
I mean, you said this one's sillier. So
this one just feels like more silly. And then like
that's because you have Robbie doing impressions.
My other channel, my other channel is like. I do a show Saturdays there, and then I do other things throughout the week. It's a lot of fun, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, getting to come here, and just be really stupid and silly. It feels like everything. It's just more, I don't know, silly. I guess is the word.
This one's a comedy show.
This one is just. But I hate that you asked me that, and I didn't like answering that question.
Look, if there's one thing I know about being a guest on the show is you, as rudely as possible, force them to make awkward. You
already destroyed this show. You were the.
I did. I was last time I did it. Then like a week later, Crackamico left. I did. Yeah. I assumed I had nothing to do with it, but part of me was like hopeful. Like I hope I had some. I always hope I was the Yoko Ono of the.
Well, you did. Podcast. I heard you did privately message him like. Hey, these guys are kind of losers, huh?
Yeah, I should stop doing that. I just don't know how to react. I don't know how to interact with people.
No, yeah, I don't think it had anything to do with you. I think it was he. I think he just said.
I did say that you guys were holding him back. That this guy's living with one guy rap. No, I think he might, but I think he might have taken that to heart. And I was.
It's crazy. People did say that about me too, Dalton.
There were like more than a few people who were saying that. And I always was like, where is this coming from?
Yeah, fucking, and like someone said that to Wolfgang about, it's like, I don't know why I guess a lot of people just don't believe in me. I guess maybe that's what it is.
It was just strange to me because I was like, I'm not succeeding. It's not like I'm like on some rocket ship that's like where this massive success is happening. It's like we're at like the same fucking level.
And it's all. Thank you, Dalton. I appreciate that. And it's also a thing of like, do people just not understand like a podcast dynamic? Like it's like this happened with Cumtown a lot too. And I couldn't stand it because everyone was like, Stav is holding Nick back. He needs to quit, and then he quit, and it wasn't as good. It's like, all right, you can love Nick, but it's like,
no, I mean, but there was a rotation of that back in the day where
there's a rotisserie.
People would say that like you were holding somebody, either me or Joe back, and then I was holding you guys back, and then
no one said that.
No one's
you were
holding Joe
me
back. You can't.
Well, I just remember like from week they would pick a new target here, like they would rotate.
Yeah, they would.
It was driving me nuts back then, but I mean,
who's our favorite this week?
But I mean, it's whatever. I mean, it's just the nature of the beast. We're in the belly. I think
it's also a version of trolling, where they're just kind of like they try to divide the podcast host by saying this guy's way better.
They love getting under our skin, dude.
Even with Lewis and Zach, I see it in the comments where they say Lewis sucks, Zach is great, and I'll do Zach's show. People are like, they'll even say Zach sucks. I'm like, what
Dude,
do you
these
like,
days?
I don't know. It's like
these days, I need somebody to hold.
Enjoy the fucking show. I don't know. We're all actually working hard. We are working hard to.
We're working hard, dude. I tell you what. These days, I need somebody to hold me back from the soft serve machine because that's what's killing me.
Yeah,
the buffet.
Oh yeah, sure. Did we introduce Ilya?
I just did. Yeah, our guest is Ilya Laksin, and this is the Arena of Ideas. I
think you introduced it, and then I just decided to run away by asking him which podcast he preferred the most.
It's all good. Hey,
I think look, I did
we're riffing, we're flowing, we're having a good ass time. It's not like me. I'm the man of 1 million pounds, the pulled pork of Georgia, the first billionaire podcaster, the golden chocobo.
Wait, the golden what? Sorry.
What's up?
The golden what?
Chocobo.
Chocobo.
It's a large flightless bird that's used as like a mount in cavalry. And
I just should have boned up my ornithology before I started doing this podcast.
Yeah, well, I mean, like fictional ornithology. It's from Final Fantasy.
Oh, it's a cryptid. Christ!
It's a fictional creature from Final Fantasy.
Do I make you ornithology, baby?
But it's me. I'm a dolphin Pruitt. And this is the Arena of Ideas. So here also is Robbie the Ice. Not that one. Good one.
You're as cold as ice.
Can you feel it coming? The ice.
I say, what's cooler than being cool?
Ice cold.
That's fun. And like I said, our guest is returning to the show, Ilya Laksin.
Thank you for having me.
Top of the morning, Ilya.
Top of the
morning to
top of the penis.
And you as well.
We got $5 from HCFM TV. This is our friend Ian. Request for Ilya to rip a lick on the lute.
It's in fact not a lute. I'll play if you can guess what it is. I'll play it for you guys.
Lick on the lute.
Some of the thing.
Is it a dulcimer?
It is not a dulcimer.
I'm looking. I think I see what he thinks is a lute back there.
Well, it's confusing because it's partly cut off. You can't see. There's more neck. I've said that a lot, but there's a lot more neck to see if you pan up.
I have no clue what that is. I've seen this. I've seen that at music stores before, I think, but I don't know. I would have guessed it was a lute.
No, it's lute-like, but it's not.
It's some kind of stringed instrument. I do know.
You should go by Ludi CK.
Should I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not financial advice.
Oh, is it a liar?
It is not a liar.
Whoa.
Like some.
I am not a liar.
I don't know. Then I guess we don't get to hear any lute licks because it's not even a lute.
It's not a lute, so
it's not a lute.
Even if I played it, it wouldn't be lute.
Well,
welcome back to our segment. Is it a lute?
Is it an octave mandolin?
It is not. I don't even know
Paul.
what that is. I never heard of that.
whatever
Paul,
that
how you gonna be
is.
a mandolin?
I don't. Yeah, then I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
What
it's okay. We'll leave something mystery for the
Yeah,
viewers, the
a
watchers.
little enigma.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Speaking of basketball,
Speaking of
Hey,
basketball, 1/3
it
of
is-
the word I just said.
Oh, did you see? It did make me laugh. Cracks Kumia Knicks thing.
oh yeah, you showed me that.
I
He
like.
posted the Kumia picture, but he's a black guy or something.
Let me find it.
Well, this is
Uh,
what a hey what a basketball season it's been.
Oh, just up and down the court.
I love the way
Great
they
stuff.
dribble.
Yeah, this was it. It's
Oh.
I said it was Carmelo Anthony Kumia. So
Oh, that's good. I'm
Thanks.
still doing a jihad on crack, so it's like
I just did enjoy
now
that.
you betrayed me by
No,
like
I
a-
was doing recon, Dalton.
you're cavorting.
Oh.
Okay, good. Now,
I thought you were being like the needy child who's trying to deal with his parents' divorce, being
Well,
like,
that too. I am.
Get 'em
I
out.
am
trying
from,
to parent trap them together.
I am from a divorced home, so maybe that was just instinct.
Are you?
Yeah.
How do you think that affected you? growing up?
Not great, Bob.
What a great question. Yeah, how do you think your parents getting divorced affected you in childhood?
I
and
don't.
as an
I don't
adult?
subscribe. I think it's a bit of a Jewish quality. I don't subscribe to like the niceties, like there are things you don't talk about. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're
you just
doing
told me
the
that
Larry
you're.
David.
Yeah.
I'm elevating small talk to medium talk.
Yeah, I was like, your parents are divorced. How did that affect you? That's a
Yeah.
perfectly reasonable conversation. And if you don't feel
Yeah.
comfortable sharing that with me, that's more than reasonable.
Thank
I'm
you.
not gonna be a dick about it. It's like, come on, tell me your feelings. Like I'm not gonna bully you about it.
Hey, if you're curious, hey, it's nice of you to take curiosity in my
Yeah.
life, and
Yeah,
If you don't want me to ask about your rape, don't tell me you got raped. It's just like
that is. You know what? That's a really
because I'm
good
gonna ask. I'm
policy.
gonna have follow-up questions.
yeah. What was she wearing when she talked about her rape?
There's a nicer
I'm-
way you can probably ask the question.
You're victim
It's like-
blaming her for asking you not to talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. That maybe we put too many restrictions on ourselves. And that we should just dive in more.
Hey, look, we do live in a society.
We
and it's called
do.
and it's called polite society for a reason.
My parents are never. My parents are never got divorced.
Do you
They
think
stayed
life would-
together.
Do you think your childhood would have been better if they did get divorced when you were young?
It's a really good question. Sometimes
great
I've
at
wondered
questions.
about that because like they don't seem to like each other, but they stayed together anyway. And sometimes I do wonder, like maybe if they had just pulled the trigger on actually separating and figured out a way to like actually find happiness rather than comfort in misery, which seems to be like what a lot of people do, where they just like become
Right.
complacent and then it becomes more comfortable just to be miserable than to
Yeah.
venture into the
I feel like-
unknown.
But the
You
key
just
word,
wait, yeah, it's like waiting out the clock.
the
and
key
look-
word is comfortable though, not miserable.
Right.
Like you're emphasizing the negative part of it. The positives, like they found a way to be comfortable. And
They-
that sounds nice.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Yeah, I mean, but it definitely feels like they became like stagnant, where they just never. I don't know. They never figured out a way to like work through like the things that was contentious between them, and then they just
Right.
like.
Have you ever
this
talked to them about
resentment-
this? Have you expressed this thought to them?
Oh yeah.
How do they respond?
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You don't know a goddamn
you
thing.
said they
about
were-
language.
They said, "Sir, this is a Wendy's."
Sir, this is a Wendy's drive-through. I mean, no, I mean-
I'll say this as an offspring of divorce, you got to keep them separated.
I loved it. I loved everything about that.
Hey, there's a new Crazy Taxi coming out.
Ooh,
so that's cool.
Oh,
That's
and they're
cool timing.
remaking Zelda, dude. Everything's
Yeah.
back.
Everything is being redone and remade, regurgitated. And honestly, in that way, that's probably why that Backrooms movie is probably the most like reflective of the world we live in and the
Yeah.
ways in which our reality is constantly being like copied and redone back at us.
Yeah, I just don't like how yellow it is.
Bounce.
Oh yeah.
Bounce. I thought the yellow. You know what's? I was thinking about that. Ilya, have you seen Backrooms?
I have not yet, but
I think the yellow thing is actually a fun coincidence because the original picture hit 4chan in like 2019.
Mm.
So it's like that sort of color grading, if that's what's called, is just based on that first picture that popped up in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
But then with the advent of generative AI, a lot of the AI stuff that came out for a while, and I think it still does this, is it has that like yellow look to it, like the pissy yellow filter.
Yeah.
And so it is a happy coincidence that this thing that's about like an infinite reoccurring facsimile of reality would have this like yellow pissy filter on it, the same way that the actual thing that is that in our life also does, which is the generative AI. You know, it's sort of, you know, life imitates art, imitates life.
I thought it was just a tribute to like how your shoes get yellow when they're old.
I guess it's open to plenty of interpretations. I don't know.
I think those are the only two possible interpretations. I can't even fathom what another interpretation would be.
Ilya, how are you doing? Did you have a kid since we last saw you?
I do. I do. We currently possess a kid. Oh, someone in the chat did guess it.
Oh, a baglama?
A balama. Or a balama.
A balama.
I bought it in Turkey.
Ooh, that sounds
delicious.
Yeah. Turkey's a food.
Wendy's needs to bring back yellow cups. Thank you, Tetris Bad Boy, for the $2.79.
I can't imagine spending $2.79 just to get that thought out.
You should go back to Turkey and take the surf class.
Yeah. By the way, it's funny you mentioned that because that actually happened tomorrow. We all become the surf class.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie to you, Dalton. That sounds really fun.
It's gonna be radical, yeah, because tomorrow is the from what I've read, is going to be
it's the last day of Red Lobster.
It's the last day of Shrimp Fest
in Times Square.
Is it really?
Yeah, me and Matt invited me to go see it. go for one last ride.
Oh wait, Ilya, I did want to ask you. How do you think your divorce is going to affect your child when that happens?
I think it's going to be easier because if it comes down to that, I'm going to try to do a sort of a boy named Sue kind of situation. I'm going to try to leave him with as many obstacles so that he can overcome them in his growing up. So
toughen him up.
I'm not going to be around for him. I'm going to forcibly change his name to something,
And you'd be a dad named Jew.
Something. Yeah.
Gaylord.
Gaylord, something like that's a legitimate name, but is obviously going to make things tough for him.
The Gaylord is a beautiful hotel in Grapevine, Texas. Actually,
you should You should name him. You should actually, you should name the kid Baskin, and it'd be Baskin Laksin.
Why would you go to? Why were you at the Gaylord Hotel?
Oh, I never went. It's too expensive for my family.
It's a fancy hotel.
It's a really fancy hotel with a.
Well, what's there to do in that area that people would stay there?
What's in that area?
Yeah, like why are people staying at this hotel?
There's a mall.
But no one's visiting the mall from out of town.
Well, I guess because Grapevine is like what's called the mid cities. It's in the mid, so it's like one of the cities between Dallas and Fort Worth. Mm-hmm. So it's a good like halfway point if you're visiting that area.
If you don't want the hustle and bustle of either Fort Worth or Dallas,
we hate bustle.
Yeah, and I guess it's close to Arlington, maybe. So you're close to Six Flags.
Okay.
So I mean, it puts you central to a lot of different things where you're like equidistant from a lot of the stuff in that area.
Do you say equidistant? I thought it was equidistant.
Well, you travel by horse, and it's equidistant.
Okay.
So I mean, but Grapevine is nice. It's a nice little.
Do you ever struggle, Dalton, like with clearly being an intelligent person, but having that voice and cadence to be the filter through which your mind processes things? It's like you're in a prison of your own making, almost. It feels.
No, it's I don't think it is. I don't know if it's my own making because it is just the way.
You'd have to take elocution lessons to learn to have like a transatlantic accent. Otherwise, otherwise you're stuck with it.
No, because it's nice. I think it's good for people to think I'm a fucking idiot.
It's also great for comedy, I think.
Yeah, I think it's good, like for people to underestimate me or think I'm some like hick, because then.
But eventually you have to take advantage of that underestimate. You're just sort of like people underestimate me, and that's where you are now.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly,
the plan.
Yeah, like so far they.
Well, that's mostly because he got attacked by his own mind, though, Ilya.
I mean, yeah, I haven't really made anything of it yet. So far, I guess everything about me has only hindered me and hurt me. But one of these days, I think I'll figure something out.
That's inspiring.
Yeah. Anyway, so tomorrow might be the beginning of the collapse of the entire global economy, and
really,
we all get pushed into the surf class because I don't really understand what's going on or how any of it works. But tomorrow is the SpaceX IPO, and so there's a lot of speculation that will usher in a recession worse than maybe 2008 somehow.
Wait, so why tomorrow?
Tomorrow's when SpaceX goes public.
Oh, well, why would that usher in a recession though?
It's something to do with like it's overvalued, but it's going to be added. It's immediately being added to all the indices nuts.
Okay.
And so like because of that, all the 401ks and pension funds and stuff are going to have to buy into. Look, I do not know what I'm talking about, and I've talked about this before. Right. I'm not a financial. This is not financial advice, but it's just I've seen a lot of like talk about it, and I've tried to research it, and it's all this stuff like like when you watch The Big Short and Billions.
Yeah.
Where it's like this sounds riveting. I have no fucking clue what anyone's talking about,
dude. Yeah, I like that movie a lot, but it does make me feel like such an idiot because they basically go like, "Hey, these banks, they think they think that they can use jargon to confuse you." But it's easy to understand. Let me explain it, and then I have no idea what they're talking.
And then
about
when they explain it,
and like the dumbed down version doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, even the dumbed down, even like when they cut to Selena Gomez talking, I go, I still don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
They should make a version of that movie for like every kind of difficult concept to grasp. Just a great way to learn everything. It's like, here's how the taxes work. It's like, oh, perfect. Margot Robbie's in the bathtub.
Honestly,
my understanding had me in a bathtub. Yeah, sure.
My understanding of a lot of things is from.
I mean, that was basically Adam Ruins Everything. That show.
Yeah.
Actually, here's how taxes work.
We got a $20 super chat. 3-1 Fuigan Nicks on the precipice of.
Well, you got to say that again differently.
Oh yeah.
You did not articulate the word Knicks properly.
Wow, $20.
Like it was you completely just like hammered it the wrong way, man. That was wild. No, not for me. I'm just looking out for you.
Well, I should say it.
I'm in the business of Dalton. I want you to succeed.
3-1 Fuigan Nicks.
There we go.
On the precipice. Robbie, you say it.
Yeah, so they're asking me to do my Sam Morrill impression here, Ilya, just so you know. So here it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, so 3-1 Fuigan Nicks on the precipice of glory. Yeah, I was watching from the Fuigan cell.
Oh,
I heard, dude, someone on the Dave Chappelle Reddit was like, I was at the Comedy Store last night, and Chris Rock went up, then Chappelle went up. He was hammered, and he did 2 hours, and then for the last 20 minutes, he brought up Shane Gillis, who was also hammered. That was just like, man, that must be so. Imagine just being trapped there for 2 hours. I don't know. It's like 2 hours is crazy for
dude. Being hammered is fun though.
I love drinking. Yeah, it's pretty sick.
Yeah, somebody did tell me that when Chappelle does those little speaking engagements, those surprise talks,
I'm shutting down the bar, man.
That it was the manager at the stand at the time. I don't know if he's still there, but he was telling me, he's like, it's really cool at first because it's like, oh, it's Dave Chappelle. But then by hour 7, we really want to get the fuck out of here. Like, all of us, everybody that works here is in hell waiting for Chappelle to finish talking about like civil rights or whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I could see if you worked at the club, it would suck. Or does he bump people or does he just go up at the end?
I think it depends because there's like the shows where he drops in and it's like a big deal where they sell tickets for it.
Yeah,
it's like a surprise show. But
right.
I think there's other times he'll just like show up and bump the whole lineup.
I think he does go up at the end because they said they're at the 11:30 show. But that still makes me think like, okay, so he takes a stage at like 1:30 a.m. and it's a 2-hour show.
Yeah, I mean, it's all riding on his like celebrity, the spectacle of Chappelle that people would stick around for that.
Yeah, I guess I would watch. I would watch the whole thing. I think actually, if it happened. But
I guess it is interesting because it really puts to the test like what celebrity even is. Because when you being around celebrities is like a fleeting moment for most people.
Right.
But then what if you were in a situation where you're stuck in a room with one for several hours?
Well, that's kind of what I love about stand-up comedy is like the biggest celebrity in the world could go up and everyone's like insanely excited for like they'll give them like literally like 2 minutes, and if they're bombing, people will be like, all right, get this fucking famous guy off stage.
Yeah, it loses its luster.
It's like it's crazy how like exactly, it's like stand-up comedy is kind of like such a what's the word, like
equalizer,
or even playing field, like equalizer. It doesn't matter how famous you are, you have to be like good at comedy on some level. I will say this, for the fact that Chappelle's done so many fucking 5-hour sets, his 2-hour set's probably really good. Like,
I suppose, yeah. I mean, I guess
it is kind of he's basically running a lifelong experiment. Like, what if you could just have infinite stage time for your entire life? Like, how good would you get?
I think that's what he's trying to turn that town he took over into, is just like.
That is funny that he's making his own Jonestown, just built around like being his own.
I'm Rick Jonestown.
Yeah, what is it? It's Yellow Springs, Ohio. He's
Neil,
basically
Neil.
become,
Drink
he's
the Kool-Aid,
like
Neil.
The Colonel Kurtz of that town, and like the Chappelle's.
Now, Dalton, do not call him the Colonel Sanders of the
town. Why? Colonel Sanders was white.
That's right.
Yeah,
you're right. Thank you, and I'm glad you didn't say it.
But maybe like in the future, Chappelle won't tour anymore, and he'll just always be doing stand up in Yellow Springs, and then everybody comes to him, and it's
yeah. Well, that's what he did in fucking COVID, right? Like he just took root in like a huge yard in Ohio, and people would like come to him because
it was his house. I think it was just like his house or what I'm not kidding. I think he owns like most of the town. Like he's gone.
Yeah, no, I heard about that.
Yeah, he's like
he did a really weird joke about
who's buying up all the water property in in LA. He's just like buying up all the real estate in whatever central Ohio.
Yeah.
Turn into
forget it, Dave. It's Chinatown.
His wife is Chinese or something. So
so she also played joke.
Oh yeah, but he's into it probably. He gets mad. He gets mad when he takes a sip of Coke and it tastes just like only Coke. He's like,
"Where's my wife? Tell her I want her to play joke, Neil."
So
it's crazy. Y'all drinking Coke with no pee-pee in it.
I guess if I had to choose, like, if a Chinese person is going to piss in my Coke, go pee-pee in my Coke, I would prefer it to be like a woman than a man.
Yeah, I think I would too.
Yeah. It would still be unpleasant because it's piss and
sure.
It just doesn't taste good.
It doesn't.
But it would at least be kind of like, kinky if it's a woman.
Something potentially erotic about it.
Something potential eroticism of that a woman like pissed all in my Coca-Cola.
Yeah, I guess there's opportunity there in some ways.
You guys ever tasted piss?
Yeah,
I bet I can recall, but I feel like I must have. It seems like
one time I was in.
Yeah,
one time-
you know what? I definitely have. Yeah, but it was like by a total accident for sure.
One
Oh
time
yeah,
I
you
was
know
in
what?
the
I totally
shower.
forgot. I'm totally into it 100%. Yeah, no, I drink this a lot.
Well, I wondered about it because
If I had a fetish for it, I would not crumble that quickly.
I was in the shower one time and I was pissing, and I thought to myself, I was like, I don't know what piss tastes like. I guess this is a good opportunity to try it. So I just like pissed all over my hand and then brought up and like licked some of it off.
Ew.
It doesn't taste good, so I found that I'm not into it. But
Have you
probably
tried that with
weird.
other bodily excretions?
I guess the next time I'm taking a dump in the shower, I could try that.
Okay.
I mean, I guess I assume
If your
'cause I have
curiosity is
tasted-
piqued.
Yeah.
it's probably exactly like how it smells, right? Like, don't most
No,
things taste?
it's really salty.
Oh, okay.
It's surprisingly like, and I guess that makes sense because it's like all the minerals and waste and shit. You piss all that out. But
Yeah.
what really caught me off guard is it's like, if, on the front end, it's very bitter and piss like.
right.
Then with that, it's extremely salty.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess like if you are in a situation where you're like absent of any of the minerals you need, like if you're stranded in the desert,
Yeah.
I guess you could drink some piss to.
No, I do know people do drink their own pee to hydrate or something.
Because you can maybe repurpose some of those electrolytes.
Yeah.
This is a really good point. It's the Gatorade of the body. I do like that. That kind of is because it's full of like all the minerals and salt.
And cum is like the Powerade of the body.
Yes, that is true. And turds is like the Cliff Bar.
Turds is the Quest bar.
Exactly. Turds is the protein bar of the body.
Or what is it? What was it? Power bar? I feel like power bars used to be such a big thing, and
I like a Lenny and Larry's. You ever had a Lenny and Larry's?
Oh, that's they do the cookies, right?
The cookies, yeah.
Oh yeah,
protein cookies.
those are not. Those are like, if you actually look at the macros, those are like as bad as just a cookie.
All right, well then that's why I like it. It's like when you go to that section at the gas station of all the like protein bars and shit, I don't like any of that stuff except for the Lenny and Larry's is the one where I go, okay, this is
Yeah.
You know what's really good is Bear Bells. Have you ever had that brand?
Bear Bells is
Oh
solid.
yeah,
Those
those are really expensive though.
Oh yeah, no, but I'm doing well. But no, they're really delicious.
Those are good.
They really hit the spot, man.
Yeah, I like a Bear Bell, especially if I have like no other food in the house. It's like I'll like grab the Bear Bell from a bodega and I'll be like, thank God. But yeah, Bear Bells is good. Quest, the protein powder is great, and like everything but the bars that they do with protein is also really fucking good, actually.
Yeah.
So check that out. They have like a little like Reese's Pieces kinda that are actually solid, or M&Ms. They're like
But
thick M&Ms.
my point is that if you're in a pinch and you've already drank all the piss you can drink, the next time you take a
You'd be like,
dump,
oh no, I've run out of piss.
I've run out of piss.
I gotta got this fridge full of Gatorades.
You
Oh,
could
no.
you could go ahead and munch on a turd, and that'll be like eating a Lenny and Larry's or a Bear.
I've run out of piss, and my boss is here any second.
Honey, where's the piss? Honey, where's the piss?
You drank all the piss?
Yeah,
Good,
that piss was for the whole. That piss was for the party.
Seymour, where's your piss?
Why did you drink the party piss?
You catch your teenage son like drinking piss in the garage. He tries to hide it from you with his friends. So what are you drinking? Like nothing. Just
he fills it back up with water.
Oh my
water.
God! You're drinking piss. That was supposed to be for all of us.
Piss was for
you
everybody.
want to drink piss at 15? Well, you're gonna drink all the piss in the world and see how much you like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch you eat all your turds in front of me.
Oh, you like eating shit? Well, get ready to eat the whole bowl.
And they're like, well, I don't like this shit. I'm just drinking. Oh, you like drinking water? Why don't you eat a bowl of shit? We're gonna do 120 days of Sodom.
I caught my son smoking a cigarette, so I made him eat a bowl of shit.
Now he doesn't smoke cigarettes or talk to me.
That dad's on Rogan 20 years later, and Rogan's like, "Wow, so if you eat your own shit, you can survive? That's crazy, man."
Yeah, it rewires the brains.
Yeah, it's like
That
yeah,
way
it's
you
like
don't
Every time,
smoke
every once in a while,
cigarettes
you gotta do like a water cleanse and then a shit cleanse.
yeah.
You
A
gotta
cold
restart your
plunge.
body.
Yeah, you cold plunge into a bunch of poop.
You know how hard it is to keep shit cold?
It's dude, that's
It
why
takes
only
so much effort.
I hate these millionaires talking about their cold plunge full of shit. It's like I can't relate to that. I can't afford. I would be in that every day if I could afford it.
Hey,
All
look,
I
if
should
I had
do
the
that
money,
warm.
I would go dip into some diarrhea every morning, same as these guys. But who can afford an entire tub of shit? Cold shit?
Fucking Rogan, man. Like he's like, why aren't everyone so healthy? Yeah, because I can't afford to buy a cold tub of shit.
Yeah, I do a cold shit plunge every morning, and then I hop in the piss sauna. And it activates the shot proteins and keeps me young.
Oh, that's why the Chinese are living so long, is because they put pee-pee in their Coke.
That is,
To circle back around.
that is true. And that's how they're able to maintain their youth and vitality.
Yeah.
They drink a lot of pee-pee.
Did you know body brain is 10% shit? It's to optimize testosterone, doggy.
That's a pootropic.
A neutro shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Wow,
the only
we really-
instant coffee
I like that.
with shit in it.
I like earlier, like everyone's in fucking high school, man. Not like us. We're in middle school talking about being in poop.
We're literally just doing like pee pee poo poo. Just like toddlers, dude.
Yeah.
Like the sense of humor as a baby.
It literally, I mean, look, man. We got to get back to adult things like jingling keys, you know? That's what I'm trying to say.
I love jingling keys. Yep. I love shits and jingling keys, dude.
And I'm all out of
Um,
shit.
we
Or I'm
got
all out of
$2
jingling keys.
$2 from Drew Huntley. Can guys say shout out Sumo Dog it for a dog? Which guy?
I think Ilya.
Imagine me, because otherwise I can't imagine someone watching the show who doesn't already know who you two are. So
He didn't specify which guy. I mean, I'll say it. Shout out Sumo Dog and a dog.
It is Sweeze's dog, Sumo Bear.
Yeah, it's Sweeze's dog. Well,
Man, that last one really got me. The Joe Rogan
diarrhea plunge, cold diarrhea every morning.
the diarrhea of Anne Frank. I don't know. That shit was
So-
just funny.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I did. I tasted some piss in the shower one time. It's not my proudest moment.
What if you weren't in the
It-
shower? Do you think it was?
it
the
wasn't?
circumstances? Like, what if it was like a nice sunny day on like the Riviera, and then you had your piss? Do you think you might have enjoyed it more? A lot of times, it's not about like the food you have; it's the people you're having it with.
You think it's like a
That's
set
such a good
setting?
point.
Yeah.
You know
It
what?
might be circumstantial.
Yeah,
Ilya, that's fucking beautiful.
I
Actually,
guess
Like
it's like
sharing a lick of your hand piss with like someone you really care about, like a loved one.
yeah,
You know, because then it's
Drinking
about more than the
piss.
flavor of the piss. It's about like
yeah.
A
Drinking
shit by-
piss is all. Is
by the way,
same
a
as
shit
real
by
estate.
a piss by any other name still has its thorns.
that is true.
That is true.
Shakespeare nailed it with that one.
Yeah, that's what he said, right?
I think so. Yeah. So
Everyone-
well,
Oh yeah, Shakespeare wrote that song.
yeah,
He wrote that song.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Brett
yeah,
Michaels stole it from Shakespeare.
I was trying to do a joke on the famous Shakespeare's phrase, "A rose by any other name still has its thorns."
Yeah. A rose by any other kiss and its seal.
Wait, yeah, a rose by any other kiss seal has its thorns.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Is that the saying? A rose by any other name
it's
still
a
has thorns?
rose?
Oh no, it still smells as sweet, right?
I
knew I was
I don't think
fucking
it's
it up,
one.
but I
a
also,
rose.
I literally
lean a little bit closer. See, roses.
still
Really,
smell like poo poo.
yeah.
Wow. Full circle. There we go.
What does this say? IBS Lewis, $5 from Howling.
That's
Lewis.
actually what I should have said in the first place because we were talking about shit. A rose by any other name still smells like poo poo. That's what I should have said.
Tetris Bad Boy 279. Please watch the Osmosis Jones trailer.
Oh my
We've
God,
done that
dude.
already.
I've done it so many times.
We've done it like 3 times. We might watch it. I'll get it queued up for later. But
How about Osmosis Jonestown? And he's like,
okay.
drink the Kool-Aid, Dave.
Did you ever listen to the audio of Jonestown? Like when everyone's like as everyone's sort of dying and he's like ranting, he's going on.
Oh yeah, and they
long
say that
monologue.
big.
No, I haven't.
And then you
That
just
sounds-
it's great. You can it's like 45 minutes long, and you can just like listen to him ranting, and then you hear the background is like children crying or something. It's
There's a
kinda wild.
pretty
That
fun
sounds
time-
horrifying.
It is. In retrospect, I shouldn't have left at the part where I did, but it is wild to just hear like, because like obviously the kids don't want to be a part of it, but like they're just like you should like it's just hearing people dying in the
You don't think
background
the kids
Jesus.
got at
while he's
least?
talking about the conspiracies.
You don't think the kids were excited for a nice cold glass of
Kids,
Kool-Aid?
the kids do love. Actually, it was a Flavor Aid.
That's true. That was the brand was Flavor Aid.
Which I mean, if I worked for Flavor Aid, I'd be like, how did we not capitalize on? How did Kool-Aid not sync with this association?
Yeah.
Did you know that Jonestown had a basketball team and they were in tournaments? I'm not
In
even
tournaments?
kidding.
Like in tournaments with each other, or like outside?
Because outside
did
tournaments.
they compete with other cults?
Yeah, no, they
Like a
competed in
Victor
like
Road.
random local basketball tournaments and like people would
Jonestown
write,
beat
like,
Heaven's Gate
yeah, like
championship.
OJ just comes in and like
Heaven's Gate has advantages
bulldozes everyone.
because they castrated themselves, so they have a little bit more limber.
Yeah,
limber
and they
movement.
have the Nikes. They have
Yeah, yeah.
those
Oh,
clean
yeah.
Nikes.
Yeah, anyway,
Let's get some super
well,
chats.
oh,
going.
Jones, there's a really good I got like weirdly obsessed with Jonestown a few years ago. I think around when that Far Cry game came out, that was like a fake Jonestown one.
Oh, that was a fun one. Far Cry 5.
Yeah, I did, but just like every other Far Cry game, there's just too much game. So many games are just too much game.
You were
like,
mad
it's-
that there was that you got a lot of bang for your buck. You were mad that
But
they
it's
really...
that's the problem, is it's not good. You know, it's like it feels like it's just kind of padded out.
Those are those kinds of games they just make every year that are kind of like
That's like every game now. It's like GTA. It's like they're all doing GTA a little bit. But
yeah, I don't know.
fuck is-
I mean, it's like it's look, it's consistent. It's that every year, you know, or I don't know how often they make them, but
they
So
were
you gotta
pumping that shit out. Yeah.
you get a fun little time with some gun. You got guns. You get to go shoot things. It's sort
Yeah.
of like just some real meat and potatoes video game, you know.
Yeah. So, but there was it's called the Sacrament. I watched it because I thought it was called the Sacramento, and I'm from the Bay Area. But yeah, it's basically
the
like
movie?
a
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a good
it's a
movie.
mo-
Ty West movie.
yeah. Oh, you saw it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You like it? I actually
It's
thought it was
okay.
really good.
Just
Yeah.
Ty West. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You should watch it, Dalton. I watched it because Shutter had it when I worked there, and I was like, "This is actually very, very entertaining."
I like
good movie.
I liked X and Pearl.
You don't like Maxine?
I like Maxine. I liked all three of them. Yeah.
I think Maxine's clearly the weakest of them. But also, I'm not a big Giallo fan, so like,
I think
I have not
I-
seen Maxine.
I'll be honest. I really liked Maxine because I just thought it was really funny, and I thought it was fun.
I like
Um,
where I like.
I think I kind of liked X the least, but I think it's mostly just because like the twist with I guess here's why I didn't like X as much is because I couldn't take it seriously, and it felt like it wanted me to take it seriously. Whereas the other two kind of like there's more camp to them. Pearl is the best, I think. Of
Pearl's, I think, definitely the best.
Pearl
but-
is really
yeah.
yeah. Pearl's good.
Yeah. They should
Oh.
have called the prequel Mother of Pearl.
Why? No, because it was still
It came out
It
first.
was
Yeah.
still Pearl. I mean, it wasn't.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
It was still her. She's cute. She's scary actually.
Mia
She
Goth.
Mia Goth looks scary. She ain't got no eyebrows. She looked like Goku Super Saiyan 3.
she seems like a woman that would be really mean to me and ruin my life, but that only makes me more attracted to her, I think.
You're in it. I mean, I understand being attracted to that, but you have to like keep your head on a swivel. You have to maintain your wits and be on guard.
Yeah.
It's like whenever you find yourself getting like pulled into that kind of, or you got to remember like the sirens. That's
Yeah.
you've been warned. You know exactly like
Yeah.
look out for, and
I think I finally got the picture this time. Like I'm like finally not dating comics anymore, I think, or at least avoiding it.
Don't date anybody. Work on getting your motherfucking money up, and then when you're like extremely wealthy, they come to you.
That's true.
And then you could toy with
Hey, what can I help it though, dude? A lot of women love extending flirtations to your boy.
That is true.
What am I gonna say? No, I'm not Volcel like that. I'm in fact very desperate for sex.
You're death cell.
Drew Huntley $2 says, so is this guy he knows anti-sumo dog? Come on, guy. I think Drew is very drunk. I'm having trouble decoding what he's trying to say, but I don't think he's anti-sumo dog. No.
You better not be fucking anti-sumo dog.
But yeah, I hope the economy survives. I hope that we can all live happy, healthy, bountiful, fruitful lives.
Ooh,
especially because Ilya, you got a baby.
I do have one.
How is fatherhood?
It's pretty sweet. I get why people pretend to like it. I enjoy it. I love it. It's it's awesome. It's very fulfilling. It's very nice.
Nice, dude.
That's cool, man.
I like to hear that.
I don't know if we're still in the honeymoon phase of like he's still a baby, you know.
Right.
People kill the children, so I don't know. Who knows what happens in the next couple of years? But
I've actually heard this is the hardest part, but you know.
I think maybe the baby is kind of like a little bit easier and then they become toddlers and then they can become.
Yeah.
Because right now he can't like run around yet or anything.
Yeah, the terrible twos. Yeah,
but no, it's the best. He just smiles and giggles at you. There's nothing better than just like a little baby giggling.
Yeah, especially your baby, right?
Like, that's true. That's true. I don't care for other baby giggles. Only my own. I said that thing about the baby's crying on the Jonestown tape. I felt nothing for those babies. I don't like my own baby.
Yeah, I'm kind of like I used to think I just hated kids or didn't like kids and didn't get along with them, but I realized that my dad's like a true misanthrope and he loves me. So
is there a Mr. Anthrope?
No, my dad's not gay.
Okay.
The creak of your chair
Sorry.
is so funny sometimes.
I thought I brought a spoon with me.
What were we talking about? I've
completely 1 second. You guys talk about babies.
How's your so you're do you feel like did something activate in you when you got a baby? Like did you step up in any way you didn't expect?
No, you think nope, I haven't become a better person in any noticeable way.
Okay.
But I kept waiting for it. Like early on, I was like, okay, I was waiting for like, I wonder if there's gonna be this profound feeling.
Right.
Then there isn't, but then there's like sort of the sense of like I went to travel out of town like once since we've had him, like where it was just me and my wife didn't like we went on a trip with him, but I traveled out of town once without him, and then I was like, oh, I really miss it. Like it was only for like a couple nights, but it's like, oh wow, I really miss like so like that's because whenever I watch like reality shows and people are always like crying because they miss their family, like just fine, just talk to them. Like why are you so emotional about this?
Right.
But now I think I sort of get it.
Must be nice to have enough money to go places.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah. Nice. Look, I don't just have ball in my money, you know. You can't just get one of those things for cheap off the street. You get,
right. Yeah. You had to
travel.
You did. Yeah. How'd you haggle for that baby? How much you talking down
for the baby?
Yeah.
That's a lot of negotiations by the baby.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That's when your law school training kicked in.
Yeah. No, I love it. I get it hasn't changed anything else about like I don't know.
It's made you a worse person.
I think demonstrably worse. Now I only care about this one baby.
Yeah. Have you felt your life has changed considerably since you had a baby?
It has not. Not that I'm aware of in any way.
You though, like You already had you were already like you seem like somebody you're like already like pretty stable.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got all your shit together.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not your typical, whatever, striving, poor, fucked up comic.
Yeah, because I mean,
I'm
yeah,
all
that
the-
was the thing when you told us that your wife was pregnant, that you were expecting a kid. I was like, oh, this guy must like be responsible. Because that's just like,
I mean, there's a lot of comics with kids who aren't responsible, but
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
problem.
true.
I mean, do you know how many comics I know who like talk about? No one brags about being a good dad more than deadbeat dads. They like brag about like. Do you know comics about it's like you can say whatever you want about me, but I take care of my kids. It's like, yeah, on
Look,
the weekends
I'm a
when you
good
have
Yeah.
I'm
them.
a good dad. That's
Yeah.
so fun. That's
It's
you
like-
should say that on stage, Ilya. That's a very funny observation.
that is that not only is that funny, that's very true. It's funny because it's true.
I always find that the truest things are the funniest. That's where my
That's-
comedy
yeah,
comes from.
I agree.
I think I kind of think that comedy is like sort of in a way like a modern day version of philosophy.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah, pretty much.
I think
yeah.
we're like the front lines of
Oh yeah,
the
yeah,
free
we are. We are.
speech and
Thought and free
thought.
speech.
What did Rogan say? He was like, "We're the last back
Line of
against the
defense.
wall of woke." Oh yeah, line of defense against.
The last
something like that.
bastion. Yeah, just all the there's a lot of that.
Literally like talking like we're in the like they're in the military or something.
I mean, dude, verbal assassins, warriors.
It would be funny though if like a dictator took over and the first thing he did was like start rounding up the comedians. And
That actually might be the best way to
Well,
run a country.
Yeah.
I mean, Trump basically did like Trump did get off. He's like, I want Colbert fired now. He did.
Oh
kinda
yeah, I
do
guess
that.
in a way Trump is kind of doing
Trump
that.
manifests better than anyone in the history.
I mean, I
of-
kind of
Yeah, he really shows the power of positive or just delusional thinking.
he
Like
is-
everyone counts him out every time, and he kind of fucking. He's like, nope, I'm awesome. Fuck
Trump
you."
is the best argument in favor of The Secret, that it's real and it works. That if you just like believe in yourself and
Yeah,
never take no for an answer and just maintain like the vision of what you want in life, then it'll happen. You write your own reality.
yeah. The Secret is also the names on the Epstein list that are being concealed through his fucking lawyer.
Well, I mean, look, there's nothing we can. It's just there's nothing we can do about it.
So he's very good at keeping secrets. Is all I'm trying to say.
We got $5 from Howling Labubu Rises. Can the guest shout out Sumo Zog? It's a real government. Interesting.
I'm trying to parse that sentence, and I'm not totally getting.
I
it.
guess because Drew
Say
said-
shout out Sumo Zog.
What am I saying? What is that?
Usually
mean?
people want to shout out a dog named Sumo, and he's doing wordplay on that.
So now it's instead of a dog, it's a Zionist occupied.
I was gonna say what's the play on words? instead of
So
Sumo Dog,
normally
it's
his
Sumo
name
Zog?
is Sumo Dog.
Okay,
Now it's Sumo Zog. So it's like
because it's a
I guess like a
Jew thing.
Israeli.
I thought he was
dog.
saying Zod like Superman.
No, Zog,
Zog.
Zionist occupied government.
Is that what I never know what
okay.
that meant? I just know it's a thing.
You've never
Oh,
read the Protocols of the Elders of Zion?
I might have skimmed
Yeah.
the Wikipedia page, but that's the most.
It's about Zion.
I've never gotten the
Pelicans.
unabridged protocols of the Elders of Zion.
Oh,
really
if you get an original printing of Behold a Pale Horse,
Protocols
by-
of the Elder of
What's,
Zion.
I have the Penguin Classic re-release.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it's the
Protocols of the Elders of Zion for Dummies.
No,
forward by Harold Bloom.
there's a very famous like conspiracy theory book called Behold a Pale Horse by William Cooper.
It's about Chrissy
And-
Mayer.
It's yes, but I was reading it and I have an original printing of it. It's like the first printing, and then
Nice.
all the additional printings removed this. But in the original, the 15th chapter of the book is just the entire Protocols of the Elders of Zion. So I was like reading this book, and then I got to that chapter, and then like I realized, oh, I guess I just accidentally read the entire Protocols of the Elders of Zion.
That's so awesome.
It's not even like he alters it or offers any sort of commentary during that chapter. He just goes, so now in its entirety, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion.
Wait, what was that? And he said again.
It's do what?
Wait, How'd you read that by accident?
There's a very famous conspiracy theory book called
Okay.
"Behold a Pale Horse" by William.
Oh
Cooper.
yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
And
Okay.
in all the one you can buy now does not have this in it. The edition that I have is the original edition. That the 15th chapter is the entire Protocols of the Elders of Zion. So when I was reading this book, it's just part of reading the book is that you end up reading, the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. So that's
crazy.
That's how I know what Zog means. Basically, is what I'm saying.
Zog.
I was
Zog,
reading Reese Witherspoon's
Zog
autobiography, her memoir, and she also has the Protocols of the Elders of Zion in the middle of her book too.
It Reese does? Wow.
Yeah, it's weird how she tricks you into thinking that. It's a lot of times like, oh, here's my aunt's iced tea recipe, and then before you know it, you're reading about the Jewish control of the world.
Yeah, it's like auditioning for Legally Blonde, and then the Protocols of the Elders of Zion, and then first day on set.
Right, yeah.
For Legally Blonde. Yeah. Oh, we got $2 from Howling Labubu Rises. Is Ilya a boy's name?
It's whatever you want it to be. But
presumably it is, yeah.
Because it is a boy's name.
Yeah.
But it sounds feminine. It's a very feminine sounding name.
It's Ukrainian, right?
I don't know if it's originally Ukrainian or Russian. I don't know if its origin is specific to one country or another. But yeah.
But it's like Eastern European.
Something like, yeah, it's something.
Okay.
Like
How about Mr. Beastern European?
Mr. Beastern European.
Yeah.
I like it.
What would that be?
Okay, so we're gonna put a bunch of bees in
all
this guy's
the
pants.
games are exactly the same, except there's no prize.
Yeah.
It's just to survive.
Like
this
game is called room. You stay in room.
Winner gets to live.
We locked woman in bunker. We are going to see what happens. Oh my god, I'm starving. What do you win? What the fuck are you talking about?
Here we go. We got $10 from Little Goblin Fella. Ilya, could you please say the sentence, shout out Sumo Dog, everyone would really appreciate it.
I could, but the problem is I don't get paid for being on this. So like what's the incentive for me? Like you guys get the money.
Have you heard about being a good fucking sport? Sorry.
$2 from Drew Huntley. Would Ilya let Sumo Dog babysit your baby? It's a good question. Would you let a dog babysit your baby? Specifically, this dog.
That's a great question.
Sumo, the Australian Shepherd.
Oh, it's an Australian. Australian Shepherds are a nice breed. I think they're an intelligent breed of dog.
So you'd let it babysit your baby?
I mean, I don't think that necessarily follows from what I just said, but I think it's possible that I would let a border collie because they're the smartest. I think
Dalton, I like that you're like, let's get back down to brass tacks. Would you let a babysit your baby?
Yeah, would you let a dog watch your baby? Specifically.
I like that you're really trying to get to the bottom of that. That's so fucking funny.
Depends for how long. If I have to leave the room for a second.
Dalton, you really are a funny guy.
Would you let a dog watch your baby in a hot car?
Well, that's a tough one because I feel bad for the dog being stuck in the hot. Like the dog, how does the dog help the baby anyway? The dog's also stuck in the hot car.
I guess that's true.
So like, what's the benefit?
$10 from Howling Labubu Rises. In Soviet Russia, guest pay you. I was looking into that recently. I really want to go to Branson.
Soviet Russia? Oh,
Soviet Russia.
Yeah. Branson, Missouri. I want to see.
I thought you were going to say, I really want to go to one of that guy's fucking shows.
That's what, I do. Because Yakov is in his 70s, and he's like 74, 75 now.
Smirnov, yeah.
And he's got that theater in Branson. I would love to go.
That's my brother's name. My brother's birth name is Yakov. But
he used to show up at the fucking... He used to show up at the goddamn Comedy Jam. At the Hollywood Improv, and he'd be like, "Good for Yakov. I'm glad I'm still getting spots."
Yeah, but he the same way Chappelle has taken over Yellow Springs, Yakov is the Colonel Kurtz of Branson, Missouri, and he has I think it's just called Yakov's Theater.
By the way, when a comedian becomes that, they turn into Colonel Kurt Metzger. Go ahead.
Kurt Metzger is
Kurt
the
is
closest.
actually Colonel Kurt.
He is Colonel
Yes.
Kurtz. He is the closest to Colonel Kurtz as anybody.
The horror.
But I do think that would be fun to go check out go to Branson, watch a Yakov show, and then do whatever the hell else there is to do in Branson, Missouri.
It's interesting to think that he and Dice were like roommates. Like I think that's
Really,
like,
really?
Were they both in character the whole time?
I mean, can you imagine being a third roommate with Dice?
It's like, oh, hey, Yakov, the morning to you. Pay the fucking rent.
Dice,
and he's
like, I really can't deal with it right now. I really need you to chip in with your part of the rent.
Right,
I get it, but we really...
only one of them drops the bit.
Yeah.
He needed the money. I need it, yes, to pay the rent.
Hey, in Soviet Russia, rent pays you, right?
Yeah. Rent, Soviet, it's different than you.
Dice,
I
please
need the
stop.
money, please, guys.
Please, Dice, you know I think the act is hacky. Just come on, man. Not mocking me.
I mean, that's the difference between back then and now is that in those days,
That's the damn truth.
Yeah, they could live in a city with just the two of them. Nowadays, with inflation, the price of everything, they would need at least another roommate to survive.
Yeah. It'd be Sam Kinison. And
you're saying,
oh man,
oh Jesus, those
that apartment's loud as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Dice,
that sounds like a pilot that got greenlit in 1983.
Damn, dude.
Yeah,
that was the first, because like Robbie, what you're talking about earlier is like everything is cyclical. Everything happens and then happens again and repeats itself.
Yeah,
it's like we knew when we got into.
We knew I looked just like Ricky Bobby.
I think we understood when we started doing open mics, when we decided we were going to follow our dreams, that at some point there was in the 80s, there was a big comedy explosion, but it was a bubble and then it burst.
Comedy boom, yeah.
And I think we kind of implicitly understood that we were getting in on a bubble. That oh, this is bound to collapse at any moment.
I thought the bubble I thought we didn't like miss the bubble, kind of. At least when I started.
The thing is, with any collapse, is it happens while you're in the midst of it, and then one day you just look around and go, "Oh yeah, civilization has fallen." That's why like they say Rome. Well, the fall of Rome it wasn't just like there was a day that happened. It steadily been declining. And then one day everybody was like, "Oh, I guess Rome fell." And it sucks now. And so I think that's what we're realizing with not just comedy, but actually the American economy, just everything is like we're looking around going, "Oh yeah, we just are amidst the ruins of what was once great." So it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just is.
It's not a good thing or a bad thing. It's just the ruins of something once great.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly, it sounds like a bad thing. I'm not taking a position,
good or bad, but
because it's just the way things go. It's just how it is. So I can't even. I guess it does. I guess it is, but it sucks. But it's just like you just have to make do. You just have to like persist onward and inward. I say, and just like try to make the most of what you have available to you. So I mean, I do think that specifically with what we're talking about, that there's been this like. Sort of implosion of entertainment. There was this big bubble, and then it all burst, and now
that does sound fun though.
Yeah, we're sifting through the wreckage. I honestly think that presents for us a great opportunity because now we exist in a place where we're doing something that is like new and unique to us, and it provides like. It's refreshing for people, It's like, hey, we're doing something ain't nobody else doing. What is it? I don't know. I don't know like how this is different than anything, but it is. We're providing a much needed breath of fresh air. Us
like Nick Capallo. $10.99
from Scotty MTL, $10.99 Canadian. Ilya, please shout out Sumo Dog. It's a real dog. Also, please rip the lick that was promised to us 3,000 years ago. I believe he means on the Balama. So, He wants. They want you to shout out Sumo Dog and rip a lick on the Balama.
The more you want me to shout out this dog, the more I'm worried it's some sort of anti-Semitic trope that I'm being suckered into.
You're not the
No,
first one to think that you're being had, but no, it's legitimately just a dog. It's a dog that belongs to our friend Sweeze.
Who is Sweeze? I feel like I see his name on Twitter.
He's like a
Where to begin?
yeah, he's sort of like a cryptid. He's like a fabled character.
He's a comedy. He's a comedy podcast fan.
He's a
that,
big fan of like comedy and podcasts and stuff.
Okay.
And he, I guess, is doing a podcast that he just hasn't released yet.
Well,
himself.
Drew is. Didn't Drew take the rights to the name Sweeze and Swizzle?
That is true. Yeah, Drew Flores now owns the rights, but yeah, Sweeze is like he's a big fan of all of this podcast and stuff. He lives in like the panhandle of Texas, you know, just like
The thing is, he himself is a very interesting character. Like,
and he is just he's a very
So we had him on the show, and then the dog came on, and Drew's obsessed with the dog.
yeah, and so people
That's
and it's become this recurring bit that isn't. It's not just this show. It's like this bit has carried over to like a lot of other shows that our audience also tunes into. So there's like more places that are here, you know, getting paid to say the name Sumo Dog.
Okay. Is the dog named Sumo?
The dog
Yeah.
is named Sumo. Yes.
Why did he name the dog Sumo? If you
He's
guys know.
he's a wrestling fan, so maybe it's just like
When someone says wrestling
tangentially-
fan, it's never sumo. No one's
Right.
like, I'm a big sumo guy.
That's the only thing I can think is it's like it's a fun name.
it's a
that's
cute. It's a cute name.
Sumo.
Sumo.
Yeah, it's
And it's,
yeah.
what kind of what breed is it?
It's an Australian Shepherd.
Oh, right.
Oh
Australia.
wow, good knowledge, Dalton. I had no idea.
Yeah, and another important characteristic about Sweeze is that he's very good at eating at Chinese buffets.
True.
So he's a podcast super fan. He buys all the merch, and then he goes to Chinese buffets a lot, and he's really good at like putting a plate together.
What's his like strategy? What's he particularly good at? Like, how would I, as an outside observer, be able to say this guy's good at this?
He's good at like
Going to
He-
concerts.
no, I'm good at that. No, he's good, but he's good at like just the economy of like the geometry of the plate, like the spatial.
He has good
Geometry.
spatial relations in terms of like proportion of rice to meat.
Yes,
to,
he's good.
other
He's good at just like loading the plate up and like getting the lo mein, the rice, and getting a good build going. So they
is this the thing he's personally brags about?
Yes. So
Okay.
he makes like really good use of like the surface area of the plate. Like he gets the most out of it.
Now,
as
you
he's
know
built-
the girl Aquafina. That's kind of a dumb name. Why didn't she go by Lindsay Lomain?
That's a good question.
It's fun.
That's something to think about.
That's fun.
I don't
so
know, does that-
reductive.
I don't want to shit on you, but I was like, okay, cool. But I wanted to say something. I don't want to just be dead air, but like I don't know how I'm supposed to respond to that.
Oh
Um,
no! Part of the joke is that it's like I feel like I stump everybody.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, you can't spell Dasani without Asian.
That's
think, right?
so
Is that right?
true.
Really good.
I think that might be
point.
right.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
sure. I think that is true. Might be true.
Yeah.
How about Fiji unit? What's up, water? What's up, club soda? What's up, thug? What's up,
San Pellegrino?
water? Oh, let's
No?
go. Let's
That's
go. Crystal Geyser.
yeah.
Poland spring rolls. Could also be
That's
Aquafina.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, why'd you go by
Perry-
Aquafina and not Poland spring rolls?
Yeah. Or
Essentia. Get your ass downstairs.
yeah. Perrier.
Scary gays.
Something. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think we figured it out. We got it.
I
Should
think
we
we might
watch
have
the-
we might have tapped that well dry.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we got a lot more out of that than I thought we would.
And that's the name. That's the game, dude. That's the name of the game. Is getting more out of a really stupid idea.
yeah.
we were gonna get.
our podcast is like we want the comedic sensation of licking a plastic bag with a little bit of cocaine in it.
Yeah. Just really maximalizing a really bad idea. Getting them stretching, just getting the most out of something that should never have been said to begin with.
yeah. It really should be treated.
But I think we got a good bit going where people keep giving us money because you won't say the name of this dog.
It is a lucrative bit for you guys, but
It's
again, I
very
cannot
lucrative
emphasize
for
enough.
us.
I do not get any of this money. So
No. But hey, you get you get exposure. There's 60 people tuning in. Live
this
right
is Ilya. This
I
is
best
exposure.
you guys better start listening to my podcast.
What is the name of your podcast?
I don't know. It's right now. It's called Foot Traffic, but we don't know.
Oh
Wait,
yeah, dude. Okay, wait. Tell the story about your fans that you got going on now.
Is this not a thing with? Do you guys not have this with your fans too?
No, we
For
don't.
some reason we have exclusively foot fetishists
Oh,
who like leave
for some
comments on their
reason,
YouTube comments.
It's because Bobby Sheehan kept putting his fucking feet on the table.
But it's
barefoot.
but it's like a cyclical thing. Like he takes off his shoes or like started taking off his socks. So like now he's courting these foot freaks to be like, and all their comments are just foot related. It's always like, when's the big guy going to show off his feet? It's like it's all waiting for me to show off my feet. And I'm like, we don't have a paywall yet. Like once we can once I can monetize it, maybe.
There's a
But, like,
lot of money in feed, dude. You got to get that.
You posted about that. You posted about that, and I thought you were doing a bit. And I looked
no.
wow, Ilya and Bobby are doing pretty good. Look at all these views. And then
Nope.
I looked at comments, and it was all just like
it's just foot things.
it's all foot fetish guys who love. Who
We
wanna
could have
fuck
no
Bobby
content
so
whatsoever,
bad.
and they'd probably get the same amount of traffic. It's
It's you and Bobby Sheehan and the show.
Bobby Sheehan is a very
Foot
funny
traffic.
comic. If you guys don't know from our world of he's like
I haven't seen him in a coon's age.
Bobby is very funny. So
Bobby's
I'm-
very funny.
I'm
He's
glad
very.
to hear that
If you're a
y'all
big fan of
do-
Joe Gorman, I think you'd like Bobby. He's got that kind of like
They did a show
annoying
together. Yeah,
positivity.
Locker room talk.
They
I
did
think
do a
Bobby-
show
Oh
together.
yeah,
I
they
mean,
did. do
I think
yeah.
I
Bobby
think Bobby
left
does
because of
not
Joe.
care. I don't think Bobby cares for Joe.
Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to bring
I
that up
thought,
with him.
you know what's so funny? Because like Joe would do the thing where he like bullies people and making stuff up about them, and in the room it was like interesting. But then I listened to Joe do it to Bobby, and I was like, I see why people love this. This is fucking hilarious. Like it was so funny how the running bit about just Joe calling him a pedophile, basically. And then I heard like Bobby kept having like a serious talk with him about it. Just kept doing it.
There's nothing funny than the idea of having to like seriously be like, please, I'm not a pedophile. Please stop.
Yeah. And then Joe would be like, all jokes aside, though, you do like some slander thing. But how is Bobby doing? I actually haven't talked or seen him in a while.
I think
Don,
he's
can you
good.
Sorry, real quick, Don, can you play that again?
I'm not a pedophile at all.
Thank you.
What's that from?
That's from that Connor O'Malley.
Right,
Pipe
yeah.
Rock Theory.
I've recently got into the whole YouTube predator catch thing. I've gone down that rabbit hole because I've always hated those guys, not the pedophiles, the people who do
Because it kept interrupting you at when you're shopping.
I mean, dude, talk about highs and lows. Like, is there any greater contrast between like the high of like I thought I was about to have sex with a teenager to some guy came out with a camera crew and now my life is over.
That's
like that,
devastating. Yeah,
like that run from a joy to sadness is
Yeah.
but yeah,
it is the one thing that would ever make you feel kind of bad for the pedophiles.
Yeah,
that was the thing that really disturbed me about those videos is the way they're framed, like the way those videos are presented. Is that I was watching them and just being like, I feel kind of bad for this guy, and I was like, shame on you for putting me in a position where I feel bad for.
Well, because you know how often they come off like legitimately retarded.
It seems like they're just beating up autistic, like severely autistic guys.
Yeah, that's a big part of it.
Yeah,
it's like if this guy met a kid, he'd get friend zoned by this child.
That's the thing that gets me is like these guys are so like socially stunted, like they don't possess, like they're so just maladjusted. The would be pedophiles that for them. This is probably the farthest they've ever gotten in these conversations.
He's like, "Yay, someone likes me for me."
Yeah, and they in no other instance would they have ever even been invited to meet at Target.
Yeah,
but because there's like probably guys who are pedophiles themselves that
Yeah.
are, entrapping them in this situation. That's the only instance in which they've ever been invited to something. It all feels it's all wrong. It all feels bad. There's no
They
heroes.
just
in
went
these.
because they thought it was they just want to be invited somewhere.
Yeah, there's no heroes. There's no good guys in any
Right.
of these videos.
It's like you don't see them actually accomplish. I mean, they would have gotten more on To Catch a Pokemon before To Catch a Predator. That's all I'm trying to say. They just seem severely. And then the ones where they like beat up the guy too. That one's like, all
Yeah,
right,
or they,
what are
you
we
know, like
doing?
it's just sadism. It's just like an excuse.
And I'm not a
No.
lawyer. Ilya,
it's-
you understand more than I do. But even as somebody like myself,
You cannot have sex with children. No, it's
you
illegal.
can't.
Well, then why did I move to South Carolina?
But I'm just saying, I feel like
Was that
if you-
Woody Allen as Dice or something?
No, I'm doing Cumia. All
Oh, is
right.
it- oh, right. I forgot.
I
I
moved
just-
to
I
South
feel like if you-
Carolina
I
because
forgot my
there's-
Italian pedophiles.
There's more pedophiles there, and also more black people that I could be racist at.
That's what we call a trade-off.
Yeah,
I have a suspicion.
yeah.
though-
We call it Kumia's bargain.
I just have a feeling though, and I don't, I'm not like well versed in the laws or anything, but I just have a feeling that if you video yourself like confronting a guy like that and then beating the shit out of him, that might get dismissed in court. That might like actually hurt the chances of like this guy being convicted of anything.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't help the case.
Yeah.
A lot of times I watch it. I think a lot of times the local police are like just annoyed with like, don't just like start like attacking and humiliating these people and then calling us
Right.
to have them like arrested. It's like that's how it works. But
Oh wow. That's
Yeah, because I
funny.
mean they're basically just like
it's like, hey, we
themselves-
want to beat him up. Don't
if
do
they're
it
if
first.
it's not just like vigilantism, they're just assaulting a guy and then
they are just
someone
assaulting it. But
committing
it's
a crime.
it's also kind of a work around the Constitution because technically, like the way they talk to these people, like first of all, like when you watch these videos, they'll be like have the guys like, hey, please take a seat, and the guy's like, am I in trouble? Do you need to go somewhere? It's like just take a seat. Like they're clearly
take a
letting the guys
seat?
think they're like some sort of official like authority. And
Well, that's the
they're
thing.
not
Is like,
having. Yeah, they don't
Sorry.
have to say otherwise. They could just be like, they let them. They know the guy thinks he's a cop, and they don't have to say that. Oh, I'm not a cop. So they just let the guy
Right.
keep thinking that.
well, that was the problem with To Catch a Predator, right? Was like even that, which did it through actual law enforcement, I guess.
Yeah.
Still was very dicey when it because it is a because isn't that whole thing? It's a what do they call it? Entrapment.
Yeah, so I mean, it depends on like how you set up like the decoys and the conversations and like if you're like going out and like trying to provoke someone to be like get them to come over versus being more passive and they're the ones initiating and all that stuff. But also
Mhm.
like it's like the problem is like if you do it like not through official agent, like if the police are still benefiting off it, then the Constitution still attaches, and so you do have to respect like Fourth Amendment rights. So like if you're like
Right.
tricking people like into like confessing but you haven't
Yeah.
technically read them the rights because you're not a cop or whatever, like it's
Yeah.
a real gray area because now you wouldn't have been able to get that information if you'd gone through the legal resources, and you wouldn't have been able to get that confession without
Even if they were
manipulating them.
cops, coercive
Yeah.
confession doesn't really.
Yeah,
it's like-
exactly.
wasn't that the problem with the Central Park 5?
Yeah, that was very part of them.
Wow.
Kill them
Yeah.
now. We need to kill the Central Park 5.
Oh, we got $2 from Robbie's third cousin. When was the last time you lost your mojo, Ilya?
I don't know.
And then we got
That's a great
$20
question.
from Howling Labubu Rises. Ilya, can you please shout out Sumo Zog? He's a friendly dog that gets a bad rap because the neighbors got some pit bulls tonight.
Again, I don't know how many different ways I could say this. I do not get a portion of the money you guys are making. So I don't know what is the incentive for me to do this. I don't get it.
It's a
Because
good point.
otherwise, they'll
If can I
keep
can I put my Venmo up? If you guys want to Venmo me, I'll worship Hitler. I don't care. Give me the money.
Oh yeah. Send Ilya $5 if you want to hear him say Heil Hitler.
Oh, I'll say that. I did tell that for Bobby for our podcast. I thought if we ever get a paywall, I wanted one of our tiers would make custom JOI videos.
That's
But I don't know
fun.
how much money we'd have to charge for that level. But like, if
Yeah.
that's like
So, what is that like having fans who are all like foot fetish guys? Like, is it Like
It's not
Give
nearly
me
as
the
rewarding as
1099s.
you think. Show me the
$5. Show me 1099s. So wait, yeah, you got a bunch of foot fetishes?
Yeah, it's always all the comments are like, "Can you?" One time they commented that it's like, "Oh, you should get a toe ring," and then the next episode, Bobby got toe rings, and he like revealed them to
my
be like he just
God.
took off his sock, and he had toe rings on. Bobby's a real foot whore, as it turns out. He's
There's-
probably
it's-
hitched my wagon too.
there's
There's
Like a
so
weird-
much money in feet, dude. It's
Yeah.
If
Have
you
you guys
can
ever thought
capitalize
about,
on that, that is like you
Bobby
just
probably
turn on
just-
the money printer.
It's like he's probably never been objectified in his life, so he's probably getting a kick out of it.
It must be nice to be objectified. I can imagine. Like one time I was at a
Yeah,
sauna, and a guy like was checking me out, and I was like, I've never felt better about myself.
How'd
like-
you know he was checking you out?
He's the way he was like eyeing me. If you go, the Russian Turkish baths on like East Village?
Yeah.
If you go
Yeah.
on like Sunday mornings, it's men only, so you can be fully nude. And so I went one time, and then you could kind of tell, like, I don't have enough of an ego that I'm like, oh, everyone's checking me out. Like,
Right.
I need to be. If you're gay and you want to flirt with me, you're gonna have to be pretty heavy-handed with it before I would think
Right.
that's what's happening. I don't have
Right,
enough
right,
ego
right.
about myself.
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh, this
I-
guy seems pretty friendly. That's all I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah, I get jealous because like Matt will talk about gay guys are always fucking flirting with me. And I'm like, man, I wish I never get flirted with by gay guys. And at a certain point, if it hurts my feelings.
You got to go where the gays are. You go to the,
Yeah.
the gay bars and the hell. Those are the two places I know.
Yeah, I'm there every night.
I like a gay bar. I don't mind it.
Gay bars, I mean, gay areas actually of cities are always like kind of the coolest parts of the city.
Well, you grew up in the gayest of the gay cities.
I know, so I am biased, but I do find it
You're
Yeah.
guyest.
guyest, yeah. But it's always like really nice and well. There's always a lot of bars and nightlife, and it's always
Yeah.
like kind of it's always like
They
Feels
don't.
like it's-
Yeah, that
like
goes.
Chelsea and Hell's Kitchen are like the two cleanest parts of Manhattan.
That really doesn't get talked about. That when people talk about gentrification, like the biggest culprits, like are gay guys.
Yeah.
These
Culprits
neighbor-
are odd, maybe not the best choice of words for that.
No,
but-
no, dude,
Okay.
this is Detective Dalton.
like I said, like the Batman villains.
these
These gays look
but no, well, think about it. Think about like
The Chiseler is at it
think about
again.
any one of these neighborhoods where the property value got brought up, like was raised.
Yeah.
And then they pushed out all the people that were already living there. A lot of the people that move in and make it all trendy and raise property value is fucking gays, you
Yeah.
know. And they always just ascribe it to like the nebulous white people. Not
They
you.
ruined the
Fucking
beautiful
homo.
Italian neighborhoods.
Yeah, it's gays. They're the one because they ain't got no kids and they got money and no kids. And they're coming in, opening up their fancy, the coffee shops with the hazelnut, and you can't get no
Oh.
coffee flavor coffee no more.
Yeah, I do feel like the more gay people there are, there's more Joe and the Juices per capita.
Mm-hmm.
I am a big fan of your constantly bringing up the you can't get coffee flavored coffee thing as a joke. I do enjoy that.
Oh, you
We
saw
did
that?
a full breakdown of that on one of the Patreons.
One of the
we did.
Patreons, yeah.
We went
like,
through and watched the Dennis Leary.
I
the
told
original-
did I tell it on the podcast or I think I just texted you in on X whatever. But Greg Giraldo had a really funny thing making fun of that. You
Really?
remember, remember there was a time I forget it was like Greg Giraldo. There's a time when he was like on Friday nights he was like hosting like in between like interstitials for like stand up clips or whatever. It was like on Comedy
yeah.
Central was a thing, and the one time he was introducing. Like it was like the Dennis Leary. I think it was that special or that bit or whatever. And then when it comes back from Dennis Leary doing the bit, it cuts to Geraldo holding a cup of coffee. It's like this is coffee. You know where you can get it everywhere.
that's so funny.
That's what we said.
That's the problem.
So
yeah,
funny.
we realized it was all a false. The whole
We
thing was
realized, like,
total.
at no point has there ever been any place or situation where you couldn't get just a plain drip coffee.
It's among the easiest liquids to procure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the
it-
funniest was he goes, I go to 7-Eleven, they won't make. It's like, I think you make your own coffee at 7-Eleven, first of all.
That's
he
the
was-
problem. Dennis goes there and waits for a barista, and no one ever comes by.
He
He's like,
was
"This is
really just
ridiculous."
upset that there's options now.
Yeah,
That
there's
was
just
was
other
also
things you
funny.
can-
And like people hanging out at the shop. It's like, what,
Yeah.
you just want a place where no one can hang out? You'd rather just have like a stand?
Yeah.
To be fair,
It's like a really like almost because I guess Dennis Leary is Gen X maybe, But it's a real like boomer argument that he's making, which is like, I don't like it when people are at places, and I don't like that there's more choices. It really runs counter.
Yeah,
to
it's like
sort of laid back slacker Gen X.
Well, Gaffigan had that bit about like just bottled water. That was like a very like turn of the millennium kind of thing. It's like, hey, these are people just buying water and having water with them everywhere. It's like, yeah, I don't remember much pre 9/11, but like I think water's always been pretty good to have around.
Yeah.
And I guess people buy it. I don't know.
What's with all the water?
Yeah.
Bottled water.
Here we go. $10 from Howling Labubu Rises. Shout out to Sumo Dog for being the $ strip club. The strip club. Interesting.
Okay.
Someone paid $10 just to communicate that thought.
I used to think bottled water was ridiculous. But then I started really getting into water, like really looking into like mineral content. What is available in different bottled waters.
Yeah.
And so like I have no qualms with tap. I'll drink tap water more than anything. Like
you've always been a man of the people that way.
I'm a man of the people, just like Tony Hinchcliffe.
Yeah.
But when you look at
he named his special that.
He didn't. Yeah, that's the name of his special. But like when you look into what's available,
it's kind of a funny name for a special, but
yeah. Well, it's funny because it's ironic because he's obviously not a man of the people.
Yeah,
but,
he's such a dickhead.
He couldn't be more not.
He could be less of those things.
Yeah, he definitely is like making every effort to separate himself from the people and position himself as better than everyone around him.
Yeah, which is what all great comedians do.
He seems to have a lot of animosity for the people.
Yeah,
he seems like he does not like the.
He makes Jesselnick look like Rodney Dangerfield.
What was that? Oh, but yeah, when you look into what's available in so many of the bottled waters, there's a lot of good stuff out there. Now, the one you got to avoid anything that says purified, or and then another marketing term is like alkaline and pH and all that stuff. That's all just like nonsense. But then you get when you look at any of the things that are like spring water or mineral water, there's a lot of really great stuff out there that provides you a lot of minerals that you really can't get in other places.
This is if you go to Russian sauna, there's this Georgian bottled water called Borjomi.
That's a really good one.
Do you like that? It tastes like rocks.
Tastes like a pool. Tastes like a swimming pool.
You like it?
It's got that one. I think it's how's it pronounced?
Borjomi.
Borjomi.
That one actually has more electrolytes in it than a Gatorade. That one's a really good one. So it does taste crazy. Like it tastes like you're drinking.
It's like if you're physically depleted, like if you're literally at the sauna and you're completely depleted, you drink it and it's like it tastes like my body needed this. Yes. It needs these elements. Like
that's a really in fact that one has so much such a high mineral content. They say don't drink more than one in a day if you're drinking that particular brand. Would you get like kidney stones or something? I think it's just a waste. It's just like one of those provides you with enough of what you need that any more and you're just going to piss it all out. So that's a really good one. And I think what turns a lot of people off is that a lot of the waters that have a high TDS, total dissolved solids, they do taste wild. Like they taste like maybe something's wrong, but that's actually good. It's a good taste because it tells you that this has like minerals in it.
Yeah, one time I got a bottle of just pure electrolytes and they tasted really strange. Actually, like kind of, I see what you might be saying with this. So there's like, Borjomi is a really. There's another one I found.
Why don't they make the whole plane out of electrolytes? Is that something?
Hey, can I just get some water flavored water,
dude? There's another one I found. It's like $5 a bottle, and it's called Sokosani. And that one has like so many minerals. It's got like way more minerals I've seen in anything. And that one has so much minerals in it that even the still water is still kind of fizzy. It's got like so much stuff in it, but that's a really good one. So, I could see why somebody might think bottled water is ridiculous, but then when you really like do your research and see what you can get from it, you know what to look for, and then you can actually like get a lot of good minerals and in a lot of these things. So I'm very like pro bottled water. You know, when it's the good stuff. Miss me with anything. If it's a Dasani, Aquafina, it's bullshit.
What is it about they are terrible, but what is it that's actually bad about them?
So
It's just the flavor. Or it's like,
those
what's going
particular brands are purified, and what that means is that they just take tap water and then filter it to oblivion. So they remove like all the stuff that makes it like drinking water usually, and now it's just straight like purified water. And so it like, and that does weirdly make it. I guess you could taste it. Like you drink it and you go, this tastes like bad somehow. And I think it's because it does. They don't. Those waters don't have like the necessary like minerals and stuff that you would normally find in water. The stuff that you need. And ironically, what can happen if you drink just those waters and you're not that there's something can happen where those actually can end up dehydrating you because they'll pull out all the minerals from your body and then you end up pissing out all of your like the minerals you normally have. Whereas something like Boryami or Topo Chico, Gerolsteiner, Aquapana, any one of these, when you drink those, you absorb the minerals in them, you know, and so they properly hydrate you. So there's those particular brands are maligned because they actually are not good for you. I guess.
Have you had Tony Hinchcliffe's brand? Doesn't he have one like a Liquid Death or something?
Does he have a Liquid Death?
Doesn't he have like a water thing?
I think a lot of those shows, like a lot of podcasts and stuff, are sponsored by Liquid Death. But
they'll do like a special.
That's its own brand.
Okay.
That one's actually pretty good. It's used to be sourced out of some Alps somewhere in Europe, but now they changed the source to like this mountain they found in Virginia, and that one's actually pretty good. I like the sparkling Liquid Death, the one that's in the black can. That's a good one. So it's you know their marketing is ridiculous with the like heavy metal. It's called Liquid Death with the skulls and everything, but
it's like water for guys who want pussies or something. It's
water for straight.
It's like that Black Rifle coffee. It's like it's so funny.
But yeah, funnily enough, Liquid Death actually is pretty good.
Yeah.
If it if it's around, I'll drink it and I'll be appreciative. Anyway, we got $2 from Drew Huntley. I hope his baby enjoys his comedic stylings. Does your baby enjoy your comedy?
He does. Well, he does. The problem is he doesn't know any of the old black stereotypes, so none of it really resonates with him. So I'm trying to explain to him what purple soda is, and it's like it's not clicking. He doesn't because he only has formula, so he's not familiar with all the liquids.
He only drinks. He's not breastfeeding.
No.
So he does at least know what it's like to be the child of black parents. He's drinking formula.
Is that a? That's funny.
I don't know.
I'm with you on that. I'll take it.
I do know that in black neighborhoods, formula is one of the things that's locked up, but I think that's not because they're stealing.
The babies are stealing? Jesus Christ.
Because the babies. I don't think people are stealing formula to feed babies. I think it's to use it to cut with drugs.
It's not like a Raising Arizona situation where they're just like trying to get by, take care of their kids.
Well, I think even in that movie, they're stealing to provide for a stolen baby.
That is true.
Yeah, so I think at least in the black community, they would be stealing to provide for their own baby,
their own babies,
which they cannot afford to take care of. Anyway, where did Robbie go?
Yeah, he just left. What if he's like been dead for like a minute and a half, just solid? Like
he might be. I was just about to say we should probably go to the Patreon. Before we do that, though, I got to make sure that everybody knows about all the stuff that we do. So your show, you do a show with Bobby Sheehan called Foot Traffic.
It's called Foot Traffic. I think we have to get our SEO up because I don't know how if you can search on YouTube and find it. But it's just me and Bobby Sheehan. Just look up a name, Foot Traffic. Hopefully you'll find
You
us.
do
It's very
clips?
fun. Yeah, we have clips. A lot of I try not to make every clip either something about race or pedophilia, but I'll be honest, when I look through the highlights for like the funniest thing I've said in an episode, it's almost certainly one of those things.
Yeah, because all the platforms now are kind of gearing toward short form video content. So YouTube
Yeah.
Shorts, Instagram Reels, TikTok, even
Yeah.
X, formerly Twitter. So if you I don't whatever however you record your show, if you take because you got to format it properly, but one of the apps you can use that a lot of people use is called Opus.
Okay.
And that you could plug in like either the file itself or a link to the video on YouTube.
Oh, really?
And you could go in and say like, cut me like a 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute clip, and it'll cut you a clip that's formatted for like the short form, like YouTube Shorts, TikTok, and all that. Because clips is big now with the algorithm.
Oh, that's excellent.
That's a big.
I've been wasting my own effort trying to figure out how to make my own clips. It's annoying.
Yeah. You don't even have to do it manually. You could just.
It is a comedy show. I see someone asking. It's just another. If you guys are looking for another dumb podcast with just dumb white guys making dumb jokes, you should check it out. I go out of my way because Bobby likes to bring up the Rwandan genocide or history, and I go out of my way to like try to stop him from trying to bring up history. Like I don't think we should have any. I don't think there should be any sort of educational value to it. I think the podcast should just be funny.
Yeah.
No.
I hate it when podcasts try to teach me stuff.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
But yeah, clips is a good way to get your stuff pushed out to people. So and you don't have to do it manually anymore. You just have to pay for Opus. Or I guess they give you like 90 free credits or something.
Okay, yeah.
And then you would just manually need to find like the chunk that you want it to go through. Because the show Ilya's show, folks, is called Foot Traffic, and then the plugs for this show is first, folks, buy some merchandise. We got great merchandise available at bpnmart.com. That's B as in billionaire, P as in podcast, N as in network, bpnmart.com. We have the best merchandise out of anything that's out there.
We have the best.
Look at this. We got a new item. It's the Life with Dalton sticker, and it's a little like me, but like the Life with Louie cartoon. And it's me with the.
I gotta say that is some of Lily's finest work. I really love that.
I love it. Yeah, Lily like made this of her own. She just had an idea and presented this to me, and I said, "Yes, I love this." So shout out to Lily for the proactive measure she took in making this, and this is a really fun one. So we got this up on the size $3 right now.
The hat is spot on.
It came out really good. It's a fun little sticker.
It's like adorable.
And if you invert the colors, it looks exactly like George Wallace.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, shout out to Lily. You can follow her. She has her social pin here, but it's
Dalton is George Wallace.
Lily J Abernathy on all socials. But we got that. We got the Dolphin Fruit Magnet, Please Don't Be Mean to Me shirt, and then you can go to the full store. We got the Please Don't Be Mean to Me keychain, the Why in Time shirts, this sticker pack. Everybody loves the Live Laugh Live sticker in there, and get all these stickers. We got the Rest in Peace Crack Amico Crowder Boys Arena of Ideas shirts are 30% off. We got a lot of great items. That's bpnmart.com. Order today. And then the Patreon for this channel is patreon.com/the Arena of Ideas. We will be live on there a few minutes after this stream ends. For as little as $10 per month. No, as little as $5 a month, actually. The $10 is how you get a shout out on this show, but you can actually subscribe to the Patreon for as little as $5 a month. You get access to all the premium episodes and bonus content. If you subscribe to the $10 a month tier and above, you get a shout out on the program, and I do those shout outs every week. I try to remember to do them every week, and I'm going to do them now. So this is our new rulers tier, the $10 subscribers and above. Right now we don't have anything above, so this is all $10 subscribers. JCG, Scotty MTL, Tarvin, Trevin Baker, here for the Hangbang, MC Downtrend, Aaron Gutenplan, Drew Huntley, Vincente Caprini, and Broke Degen, both the same guy, both probably dead. Johan, Bad Bart, Textbook, Chimpin' Ain't Easy, James Worrell, Vinny Sarcophagus, C4 Kleber, Lil Goblin Fella, Fana. Sorry to nag you about audio feed. I'll knock it off. I have been updating the audio feed, folks. White Boy Kumia, Drew Huntley, Robert Goodwin Jr., Joseph D, R3C2, and Wing. So once again, that's patreon.com/the arena of ideas.
And
$2 from Okasha SH5. Shout out Sumo Dog.
And on the Patreon, and Dalton and I did discuss this before, and we have a real treat. We're gonna read through Brooklyn Magazine's "Who's Afraid of Ivy Wolk" cover story.
We did discuss this. This is not the first time I've heard about this. So
Hey,
folks,
and if you're gonna be in New York on the 26th, I will be playing PETA at UCB, so please come to that. And everyone, please like, subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Remember to click notifications and comment, and hype the video once this is over. If you're on your phone, please hype it. And I mean the comments and the likes. I know it's corny every time I say it, but it really does fucking help.
please help.
So, smash that fucking like button. Fucking chokehold that fucking comments thing. Is this what Joe Rogan does? I assume he just like tells his fans
do a rear naked chokehold on the subscribe.
Because you want to know who our actual man of the peoples? Us.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, folks, we're gonna end this one, and then in a few minutes we'll be live on the Patreon. That's patreon.com/the arena of ideas. And we'll see y'all over there. Thank you. Goodbye, and see you at the Patreon.